Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to Library of Ruina for Wednesday this week. How's everyone going for today? Flamin, how you going? Yes, we're gonna have to get you re-rolled again, don't we? So let's get that done now while I've got the chance. So, yeah, so you now have this as well, so you've got the cheek one instead of this Streets of Flavor Cook, which basically does the exact same thing, more or less. So, not much different there, but still, we can change this around. So, okay, 140 stream streak. Thank you very much. That's awesome stuff. Okay, so... Right, so I need to do some rolling here. So, roll 45, 33, okay. Yep. And this one is... 30, 24. Roll again for me. 1. Alright. Okay, then for the coloring and everything, so roll 360. 36. Okay, that doesn't really change, alright, so not much. There we go. Okay, then we roll on 100. 59, okay. We're actually got color this time. We'll see if the brightness sticks around though. So 100 on that one. Yeah, last stream's death was basically unavoidable. I'll still give shit for fumbling, but in reality it was me or the team. Only optimization would have been to target the first attack and make me do at least a little damage. Yeah, potentially. Oh, 65. Okay, well. Yeah, alright. Kind of like a dark blonde. Alright, I'll take it. Okay, so... So face 33, 32. Okay, so you've got the spooky eyes. All right. All right. So an eyebrow 15, 12. Hey Dan, how you going? Good to see you, mate. Okay, and then for his mouth, 15 on that one. So did my character get a reroll? No, you don't have to if you don't want to. Like, we're basically just, this is just Flamin's thing. Hey Lars, how you doing? Alright, so we'll now do skin color. So roll 360. 329, okay. Just gotta be careful. Oh, I was on it. There we go. What the fuck, let you join on the reroll? If you go down, then yes. Because that's basically what we're doing. Like, whenever you die in combat is when you get rerolled. Is basically what we're doing with Flamin right now. Okay. Bit thief in the house. 71. Oh, bright. Okay, so you are incredibly sunburnt, but alright, sure. I'm pretty sure you don't have eye colors anyway. Yeah, you don't, so there's no point doing eyes. So alright, so that's the new you at the moment. You're basically pink. Alright. Well, you're set. Were you in this group dance? Oh yeah, were you in this group dance? Okay, so you can do yours as well now. Well yeah, by the way, you've also now got dog ears. So the dog ears one gives you a 2% chance to boost blunt dice power by 1, which, you got a few of those, so, yeah. Plus you got this one as well, plus another 5% to include boost of blunt attack damage by 1+1 as well, which I haven't put that on you, because that's freaking just a muzzle. But yes, you got dog ears. I can take them off if you want, but yeah, it's still kind of funny. So, alright. Well, you want to do the whole re-rolling thing? Absolutely. I think I probably should just re-roll by this, won't I? Yeah, I probably should. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so dreads and then straight spiky at the back. We've been scammed. Why don't we get dog ears? You didn't get the thing, so unfortunately. All right, so let's do the hairstyle then, or the colors. 156, sure. Okay, so you got more of a greenish hair now. Okay, 100. 95. Oh boy. Very vibrant. Yeah. However, what's the brightness? 61. Okay, so a little darker. There we go. Yeah, alright, fair enough. Writing a letter of complaint to Angela about these unfair working conditions. Alright, change the face as well. Yeah, okay, sure. Okay, so now for the skin. Oh no, well not 100, I need 360. 286, okay. Okay, you're kind of a berry right now. Alright, so do the 100 again. 39. Alright. He's a purple guy at the moment. What about his brightness here? 60. Okay, so a little darker. There we go. Is it the bite of 87? Okay, I think your eyes can be colored. They sure can. Okay, so let's do this as well. 360, 160. Okay. Ah, but I put it up. Yeah, I gotta put it up brightness to actually give it a color. So 160. If I can get it. Nah, 161. Fuck it. That's fine. Okay, so then roll 100 for saturation. 71. Yeah, it really is a night elf look, isn't it? Alright, and then we do brightness. 11. Oof, not very bright eyes. Okay. Well, at least you're done now, Dans. Cool. So that's the new you for this time around until you go down to 1. Because I'm gonna be using you in the coming fights anyway, because you're a team of 4. So speaking of the coming fights, so now we have 2 parts left to take, and we're never going to take this one ever again because I'm never doing that again. I'm thankful that I don't have to do. I've got the no grind mod on, so I don't have to worry about any of this. So okay, so now I guess we just roll. Do a roll of 2. So 1 for the left, 2 for the right. We're going right. Okay. So this one. Ah, it's Book of Walter and Isadora. All right. So these 2. Okay, so I'm guessing we're following up on this storyline. So these 2 were. Yes. Okay. They were trying to get vengeance for their guy that died, right? Pretty sure. Yes, Walter. We're inviting Saul Goodman, yep. Even without no grinds or even a reason to ever do a Tomori for Tomori again, I don't remember the cards being that good. They're okay. One of them is pretty good in terms of like, once you're at 25% health or less, it actually gets more powerful, but it's very niche. And the other one is just like, to sacrifice 7 HP to get the, that golden card without the downside sort of thing. So, yeah, it's not the best. Alright, here we go. We are doing this one. So, Walter and Isadora. Let's do it. Okay, yeah, it looks like they're from the same. Yeah, this way handlers, wasn't it? Or am I getting this mixed up? Might be getting this mixed up. Alright, so Philip. I've prepared your usual tea, Master. Thank you, Philip. It's the DEA. This guy is absolutely dapper at the moment. It's like full-on suit and also has the mustache and everything. Master? Good grief. This is what I must hear from my old friend. Hey, Jaco, how you going? Good to see you. This tea has a strong aroma and taste today. I like it. Thank you for the compliment, sir. What is the news you received from your old friend, if I may ask? Philip, have you heard of the library? I know you kids have iPads and things now, but we used to read things from pages in books. I've never heard of such things, Master. Yes, although I know little about it other than that it's an urban legend. It has recently been exalted to an urban plague, and appears that the Zway's Section 6 fell victim to it. Oh, the Tech Knight School of Voice Acting is popping off. I mean, I'm not that good at I can do voices, I'm just not that good at them. Probably. I don't know. What's going on? My watch is telling me my stress is high. Calm down, me. That's fine. Alright. Then the old friend of yours is... Yes, it's Walter. He seems to have fallen in the library. We had a good thing going, but then he blew it. Foolish old pal. He struggled so much trying to rise up the ranks, and yet this is how he ends. I'm sorry for your loss. Heard he was your colleague back in this way. Must be heartbreaking. My heart is unscathed, boy. I never was fond of Walter. Pardon? He didn't quite have the potential to be a capable man. He seemed clever, but his thoughts were one-dimensional. And his habit of making rhetorical questions. Goodness, what boy was that annoying? Although, I suppose he did have some talent, seeing as he managed to stay in Section 6 without getting demoted further. Perhaps it was savior fare, or mere luck. I guess he got what he deserved in the end. He's actually talking about Walter White. Ugh, I'm sick of this smell of Sanghua Cha. It's even stronger today. Hello, Seonbae. Hey, Philip. Looks like you're getting better at making tea day by day, huh? He certainly is. Philip is an expert when it comes to brewing Sanghua Cha. Maybe I should learn from him so that I can make some for my wife. Thank you. Cut it out with that awkward smile. You didn't join our office to make tea all day. Now, Yuna. Philip has shown excellent results in the field as well. He's become a proud Grade 5 fixer now. If his Sanghua Cha expertise counted towards grade evaluations, he would have easily become a Grade 1 and gotten a color too. Yes. If he were to receive a color, perhaps it would be bright yellow, much like the blue of the hue of his egg yolk floating atop the tea. The egg yolk? Huh. Is that Lalo? Who? What? No idea who Lalo is. Oh. It's also the color of Forsythia, my favorite flower. Please stop with the silly jokes, Master. Philip needs a trusty role model. He's putting eggs in tea. Holy shit, kill that man. That's probably a it's probably some sort of I don't know. Maybe an Eastern thing when it comes to tea. I've never heard of it before. Send him to Love Town. Send him onto the warp train. Yes. Anyway, I've taken care of the request regarding the 1,000 needles. Wait, we're dealing with Cacti now? From Final Fantasy? Oh god. We can't survive a roll of 1,000. That'll basically just one-shot everybody. So you're fighting on a timer. Wow, you're impressive, Seonbae. Solving an urban legend class request on your own. It was kind of dangerous at the end. I don't know where they got it, but they started merging into one using a brainstem focus resonator. What the hell? Yeah, it's fine. The hay and the needle stack. Impressive, yeah. All those needles. The building started melting. Needles kept pouring out of that lump like crazy. People struck by those needles started exploding and creating chaos. It was awful. Bloody was a cacti. Look at this. Had to have been a cacti. And the culprit behind that was... Was it yesterday's promise as expected? Hey, look at Tiger. Hello, everyone. I am ready for a lovely stream. No, please. We don't talk about that now. We're not talking about that ever. But I'm sure it's going to come back again because of, you know, next chapter. It's probably going to reveal a lot in terms of, like, because, like, I'm trying to remember, like, one detail that they were talking about the train in the beginning in terms of, like, didn't make any sense in the part, like, when I first heard it. Considering, like, how long it was supposed to take. So... I'm trying to remember what it was, though. It's like one key detail about, like, higher class or something in terms of the travelers. Yeah, I don't remember. I didn't have to go back through the VOD to find out. But yeah, like, I think I remember something like that. It was like something doesn't add up about that part of the story, which was kind of interesting. So, okay. Yeah, that seemed to be the case. They clearly rigged it, talking about how they were ready for it and they got to have contingencies to get out. Yeah. It was either they rigged it to cause that kind of situation, in which case they were just psychopathic doctors or something like that, which is probably was definitely one thing. Most likely, it was either that or they were making the best of a bad situation by what they were doing, but it seemed like they knew it was coming. So, yeah. It seems like they were ready for it. You're not wrong. So we'll see. I honestly didn't want to believe it, but it looks like the magic really does exist. Strange symbols and stuff were carved on every needle. I haven't even heard of any other amplification device that can do that. Not from my knowledge, at least. Still, you've dealt with it and came back alive. You are the pride of our office, Yuna. Feels like I'm the only working member, though. Oof. Oof. In front of Philip? Come on now, he makes awesome tea. What are you on about? I assume they belong to the same force that seems to be feeding the library, same as the dog woman throwing big things at us with no expectation of them returning. I think it's more along the lines of they still don't fully grasp it, and so what they're doing is they're sending vanguards to try to see like if they can get anything out of it whatsoever. But I don't know, because I think they're more or less on the lines of they don't want to be like going in and they're not ready for it, but soon enough they're probably going to be like not having a choice at the end. Because really, the dog woman was really just using them in terms of, okay, you're the strongest of this rival clan. You go in for me because I still kicked your ass, so you go in or I kill you right here. So it's kind of like, that's a pretty powerful vanguard force to have a look into it for you. But unfortunately, still wasn't enough. So, and now we won't hear from them again. A monthly rent is rather intimidating since our office is in the nest. You know, the request I just did won't be enough to cover it, right? No need to worry about our financial situation. I received a request that could keep us afloat for 3 months. Oh no. Is it the library? Are you looking at the library? Yep. Is that an urban plague class job or something? It is indeed. An urban plague? What is it about? Is our office going alone? It's the library. I tried contacting the Wedge office, but they seem to be busy with their own work. Thus, we will be taking care of it by ourselves for now. Big mistake. Besides, this request was directly assigned to us by the Zwei Association. Now you don't have a choice, do you? Ah, thank you, Lecto, with a 7 string streak. Appreciate it. Perhaps they deem that they need an office proficient in combat for this job. It's called COVID-19, my boy. It's been spreading after some rat started eating vermin. Absolutely disgusting. Got it. I'll make some calls then. Please do, Yuna. This is going to be my first time handling an urban plague class case. That is true, Philip. I know this is your first time with an urban plague class request, but try to loosen up a bit. Think of it as a learning experience. Watch how I or Yuna act on the field. If we get this job done, why don't we throw a party at your house like the last time, Gramps? Dude, death flag, death flag, death flag. You surely have ways to get yourself fed, Yuna. You know how much I love to eat, don't you, Gramps? And your cooking is awesome too. House party, huh? Why the long face, Philip? Got too nervous to take on an urban plague? It's nothing. Well, alright then. Are you preparing first? Philip, how about a small conversation between the two of us once this job is done? Oh. Get alert? No worries, Dan. Sure? Seemed as if you had concerns in your mind. Understood, sir. And Gramps is still doing fixer work. You know him? It's nothing huge. Came across him a few times in the past and owed him some favors. I mean, they might make it out. We've had one fully manage to flee so far. That's also true. Yeah, not everyone perishes here. And he's one of the veterans too. He made his bones to a degree in the smoke war when he was younger. He did seem to have many connections. Although he's washed up now, just like me. He seems to be faring much better than you, though. No, do you really have to stab me with those facts? Smoke bone to guy? Oh no. The interior is pretty slick. Still has the coffee in her hand, good on her. Reminds you of the factory we raided as part of the Midnight Pancreas Burgers request. Midnight Pancreas Burgers. Okay. Ugh, please. Don't even want to be reminded of that case. I'm not seeing any similarities here. I mean, that factory was also pretty clean and moody for a place where terrible things... Philip. I almost got to restate the Sanghua Cha I drank a bit ago. Oh yeah, Angela got a Starbucks sponsorship. You can't see it, but just to the right of this room is a franchise. Or the left of this room is a franchise. Yeah. It's basically like right at the door of the library. You go in there, get a coffee, and then you're ready to go. Sorry, sir. Greetings, dear guests. A pleasure to meet you. You must be Angela. Yes, I'm the director and librarian of my role's namesake. Tell me, what should we do to kill you? I'd like to know that as well, I see, I see. You have the capability for casual banter, Let's cut the chat short, shall we, Master? No, Angela, we do not hope to meet a peaceful end after imbruing your hands in so much blood. I believe the same can be said of you. May you find your book in this place, then. Just one fight. Okay. So what do we got here? So he's got speed dice. At the start of the act, 3 random allies gain 2 protection. Okay. On a successful hit, deal extra 1 to 2 damage, stagger damage to the target has burn. When inflicting burn during combat pages, apply an additional stack. Okay, so he's a burn guy specifically. Fair enough. Although... Okay, decent rolls on that one, sort of. Okay, that's these. Okay, Crack of Dawn is a worry. Okay. So Crack of Dawn is the one I gotta watch out for. That's a big slash, though. Holy cow. Okay. Interesting. To which we're okay against slashing. And primarily he's gonna be slashing and a little bit of blunt as well. All these first tier fights for this rank seem to be the one act fights. Carnival, the freaking Doc Ock trio, and now these guys. Yeah, so the next one's gonna be a 2 act most likely. Can only take 3 men. Oh, we can only oh yeah, because I guess we can only take 3. So that means it's not this group, it's a different group we can take for this. Okay, so what's he weak to? Anything? Just don't be slashing. Oh, is it a smash team I take this time around? Might be. Because it's either normal or it's weak. So I could take your Sod's team for this. So I could go with your Sod, Wolf Warrior, and Nulo for this one. I think it might be the case. Oh, let's check the others. So, okay, Yuna. The end of each scene, gain 3 strength if no other eyes are present. Oh, so if you're the last one standing, you get 3 strength. Yeah, it could be good for someone who's the last one alive. All right, then we've got when inflicting burn using combat pages on an additional stack. Okay, so you're also doing burn. Okay, you're a little bit more scary in terms of rolls. Oh, jeez, okay. So it just reduces it no matter what. Whew, okay. Yeah, that's it. Okay, that's your worst that you've got. Okay, fair enough. Alright, so... You got fatal slash damage, though. I might have to change your page. Maybe. Because, yeah, that's unfortunate. Because these have all got slashing. You're going to have a hard time. Actually, it was only slashing from Salvador, primarily. But this one's got light slashing on these. And the rest of these... Okay, the rest of these aren't that bad, though. Although you still got more slashing there. And this is piercing. Okay. And Philip has got half and half. Alright, so gain power by double the current emotion level. Okay. If she had 2 speed, I'd be worried, but nah. So inflicting... Okay, so they're basically all just inflict burn on the enemy, and then they inflict additional stacks. Oh, stigmatize. Nasty. But yeah, I gave this to Wolf Warrior potentially, but I might change that. I don't like the idea of dealing 7 damage to yourself, really. It does seem quite interesting though, because it's basically making it into 4 to 10, 4 to 10, and 4 to 9. If I wanted to do that, but you're sacrificing 7 health every time when you do it. So that's what this one was. So I want to actually like use a different one instead though. Main reason I got it is just because of the blunt damage, because it actually is pretty good for blunt damage. Because yeah, Observe is kind of meh. Could even just do Binding Arms instead of this. This downside is it's a one-sided attack. If you decide to use that. Yeah, Crackerdont's nasty. That's right, I want to change this around, didn't I? So basically it's a 2, it's a 2 for though, hang on. Oh, was Cumulus Wall, I think was what I was thinking was the better one? It is kind of the better one. At least for blocking, that is. Yeah, swap that around. Do I want to change your page around to something else? No, they're all slashing specifically. That's if they're paralyzed. We don't have paralyze. Downside is you're losing all these, aren't you? Yeah, so, hang on. Can I change that here? Oh, I guess I can't. That's unfortunate. So you can't edit these, okay. I guess you can. I guess we could just stick with it. Just gotta be careful with who engages you. But we could. I think we can try this with your Sod's team. Could probably just jig around his passives. Like open wound is kind of bad, inflicting. If he's inflicting burn, seems a bit pointless. No. We're inflicting. Oh yeah, right. I see what you mean. I can't seem to change it though. Yeah, it's not allowing me to change it. I guess it's the thing you can't change. I can change my key. I can change my key page though, but wait, can I do it for this one? Oh, where are you? Yeah, because that's your one. No, I guess I can't. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna ball it then. That's fine. Yeah, we can do it. We can try it with this team and see how it goes. Just the downside is that I think maybe we'll throw a bit of a glass cannon with this build, but we'll see how we go. Alright. Alright, let's try for it. Okay. Can't hide behind my sieges all the time. These fellows seem to have rather frail bodies. Let's strike first before the opponents start attacking. Yep, alright. Alright, so quick mode off. Now we see all the clashes as well. Alright, so you're getting hit with just piercing. Okay, that's not too bad. We can fight that. Alright, so it's a 2 for 6 and 3 6 and 3 7. Could even probably just do a crush if I wanted to, potentially, because you got like bonus damage against that. It's either that or I go into Wrath of Torment and just slam him now. Although slashing, he's also like a bit resistant on. Or I could just start with a crush. It's kind of an equalizer though. But then I'd have to use Loosen Up next turn if I do that. So we'll go with a crush to basically just match that. Okay, so what are you doing? You got the Crack of Dawn going in on your Sod. Okay, so in which case I'll need to endure that. Endure will have to be it on this, just so you can block some of that damage. So you can do that at the very least. Because yeah, Retaliate won't do enough. It's a really good passive, so many of us are going to want that. What, you mean the Guardian one? You talking about? Oh, Philip. Gain power by double the amount of the current emotion level. Yeah, it's pretty good, actually, isn't it? Yeah, it's kind of nasty. So he kind of... Yeah, he will start, like, getting quite crazy soon. Could potentially do Bizarre Attack. Or I could just go into Scattering Slash. Could potentially do... Yeah, that could potentially, like, dodge both attacks here. So I could do that and match that. Then this one is a lighter hit on you. Okay, so... Could go for a cleanup. Potentially hit back with the 2 to 7. Or I do Bizarre Attack and potentially dodge it, but then there's also the chance of it... I guess I also cause the stagger if I hit him with it, though. So I could still do that. It's either that or I just go for cleanup and then restore... Actually, no, I probably should restore light now. That puts you back to full... Although, hang on. No, don't do that because you're gonna... Because you're gonna most likely recover anyway because of the emotion level. So in which case we could just do Bizarre Attack on this. can start potentially with that. You saw, do you want to do anything else? Well, I guess we can sort of go into... So Slash doesn't really work well against this guy. Slash does work against you, though. Kind of, I mean, as much as I hate to say it, I kind of need to keep this guy alive. So it's really going to be Philip first, then it's Yuna, because then Yuna, because we don't want Yuna to have the lone fixer at the end. But we also got to slow this guy. We got to take this guy down as soon as possible because he'll just get stronger and stronger as the fight goes on. Then him, it's more or less just inflicting the extra burn, and also causing stagger if the target has burn. Because that Guardian only lasts for the start of the act. So yeah, I kind of need to focus him. So could also, yeah, could go in with cleanup if I want to and just hit him. He'll only get strong once. He only scales to 1 emotion level, so he gets +2 power up to level 1. Oh, okay, so it's not that bad then. Alright, so in that case then I guess it's Yuna first. If that's the case. Yeah, probably. Well, thankfully you've got good resistance to it. 2 power is 2 power to be fair, but that's nothing. It's not nothing, but yeah, true. Nah, let's focus him. No, come on. This goes on top. Okay, let's go. Alright. Good. Nice. Took no damage there. Okay. 14. I only took 5. Not too bad. But you took no damage as well, so, because I rolled low. Oh, okay. Damn, he hits burn though, but I hit him right back for max damage. Nice hit. Nice dodging. Very nice dodging. He's endured, but we did maximum damage to him and more more of that. Okay, so what do we got here? So every 3 clash wins, restore 1 light and gain 1/2 haste next scene. Upon a successful blunt attack, 1 bind and paralysis. That might help. Lower the minimum die. Ooh, okay. Minimum to max die of 1. Okay, minimum of all dice by 1. Raise the maximum value by 3. Is that good to do now? That can kind of work on Wolf Warrior, actually. Everybody goes to level 1 emotion, holy shit. Then with some clashes, yeah. You do have the blunt extra damage. So, I might actually use violence on Wolf Warrior. Let's do it. Okay. Alright. So he's paralyzed now, so he's gonna have 1 random die on both of these going bad, but you're getting hit with that now. That's not ideal. So you've got, yeah, that's what I was worried about. Well, I guess the Cumulus Wall is gonna help you against that one. I might have to do that. So we'll do that, and you can just, yeah, and then it's gonna be potentially a one-sided attack on that one, unless I intercept it, which I pretty much can. Nice, and you got this guy coming at you with another Stigmatize. Well... handling wax doesn't really help here. Could go for just a scratch that. Would the paralysis affect both cards, or just the one that goes first? No, it affects both. Yeah, for the duration of the scene, whenever the character plays any combat page up to 1 random dice on it, have their maximum roll value reduced by 3, which means it affects both. So, it should affect both. At the very least. So he's also bleeding. He's lying by his damage by the buyer. There's like 5 to 8s now. On Philip. Right, he's got the +2s, that's right. So, yeah, so basically 5 to 8 and 5 to 9. So I guess a scratch that might be the way to go on this. Get 1 power for each page enhanced. That'd be a 5 to 6 on the last one. Which Smash is actually quite weak to. Problem is I'm gonna get hit with 1 burn. Potentially. Yeah, we'll get hit with a burn. If I do that. Yeah, so he's got the +2. 5 to 8. Yeah, chances aren't that really good in terms of the... If I wanted to use this would be actually a pretty good combo, but unfortunately, this shield's kind of wasted. So to hell with it. I think we'll just scratch that. Then also hit with a cleanup, just in case we need to get the energy back. So at least the last one will do bonus. He'll do like quite a bit of bonus damage. That's entirely fine. Okay, so you got this coming after you as well. Alright. On Clash Win, reduce power of the next opponent's die by 2. So I can retaliate. It's entirely fine. In terms of this one, though, I'd have to use as the prescript orders, huh? I mean, that'll definitely stop this other one-sided attack happening. For 1 cost card, for 1 cost that card is nuts. Hmm. Do I want to use that card? Probably not. No, I probably should actually, because yeah, I don't want you getting staggered so easily. Okay, you're also strengthened as well, so this should help a bit. Alright, let's engage. Okay. Max damage though on that, very nice. And then a hard hit on that. Not a stagger, but it's very close. Okay. Yeah, he's taking very little damage right now. Good dodge. Okay, we're hitting him back. Good. Nice. Okay. Yeah, you gotta hit back a little bit once. That's fine. Get staggered. Alright. He's down. So I can actually focus him down a little bit now. Okay, looking decent for the time being. And he's only got enough to really throw... Okay, he's got enough to throw 2. Okay, so he has got enough to throw stuff at me. But your sod is open, actually. So, what can I do here? You got the 1 strength as well. So, could go in for... Could go in for Scattering Slash, actually, on that and intercept it. That's not going to be that strong now because you've been using up all the cards, unfortunately. Okay, so you got this coming at you as well. So kick it as the prescript does, and then for this one you can do... It's not a Clash Win. So I guess I can go for Make Flying Silk then. And you got this coming at you as well. Actually, a healthy one at the moment, 36. Hang on, what's your, sorry, smash, smash, slash. I could potentially stagger you with Wrath of Torment, actually. I might actually do that, see if I can slow you down. Which means I'm not really hitting him. I'm not hitting him a lot, am I? But still potentially something. Yeah, because that's a 5. I can't stop that one. Yeah, it's kind of the best I can kind of do, but at the very least it does damage him quite a bit, though. He has still got the defense on him though, which really sucks. But yeah, we need to hit him while we got the chance. Okay. Oh, staggered! Oh, the damage! Yeah, unfortunate. That's okay. Oh, he's almost down. Okay, I kind of have to change my tactics a little here. Alright, I didn't realize Salvador was going to get his ass handed to him like that. Alright, what do we got here? So every 3 clash wins, restore 1 light in game 1 and 2 haste next scene. Every successful blunt attack, inflict 1 bind and paralysis next scene, excludes mass attacks. What have people got at the moment? Hey, R1, how you going? I'd hope you can pick this route next, indeed. It's kind of GG. Junior's on the verge of being a massive pain, but on her own, she won't handle a 1v3. She gets the 2 strength, though, so I gotta be wary about that. Alright, I might do metallic ringing here. I'm gonna throw this on, actually, your sod. So he's basically done. At the end of the scene, take 1 damage. Oh, he's dead from burn. I can kind of leave him alone. He actually dies. Yes, he does die. Okay, I can leave him alone. Alright, so now it's really just these 2 now. Okay, so... could do a Taste My Flaming Bat against this, maybe. Or I could just do a scratch that and just go for the massive hits. Could also inflict paralysis. Ooh, that is also an option. Is paralysis the way to go? So 2 to 7. I got 4 to 6. It could still beat me though. Nah, let's do a scratch that. That's hitting all 3 clashes and should beat that out. So, okay. So what are you doing? Ah, Sunset Blade. Okie dokie then. So... And you got no strength this time, so it might be worth a Taste My Flaming Bat here. Will burn affect him even if he plays no cards. It says at the end of the scene, so yes, it should affect him. It's not bleed. Bleed requires you to attack. So I think it doesn't count. So I think it's fine. Oh, handling work is probably the way to go on this one. Yeah, I think it is. All right, let's do that. Alright, so then we can go for, Slash won't really work well against this guy. Slash is fine against you, though, so I might even do this and gain some health back. Okay, so then you as well now. For each card in hand, or Silent Mist, inflict... Okay, and gain 3 protection next scene, inflict bleed, and extra damage on top of that. Let's do this. Oh. Hang on. I want that still. Philip actually kind of nasty right now. His min is higher than Nulo's min. You're not wrong about that. Yeah, the +2. Yeah, I keep forgetting about the +2. You gain power by double the current emotion level. It's weird it doesn't tell you at the bottom here, but you gotta pay attention to it, unfortunately. So, okay. Just hold on to it. We might need it. Alright. I think this is what we'll do. Alright, go. Yeah, okay. Oh my god, he max rolled twice. Nasty. Oh, you low rolled. Come on. Okay. Okay, hit. That's good. Nice. Okay, he's almost down. Okay, Salvador's down. Oh, you're getting a lot of light, though. Then again, so are we. Okay, you're not looking too good. You're a little bit hurt. Okay. But we can intercept. So, plus you're now bound, so you've lost some speed, right? Yeah, so speed value's down, and you're also paralyzed. So, okay, so what are you doing? So one of those will be downgraded by 3. So, basically -1 instead, which can help. Alright, so let's see. You got the +1 strength as well right now. You've also got protected, so I think it's kind of worth you going in to intercept this attack. Which I think is fine. You got this one coming for you as well, which, can kind of start with a fascinating fabric, if anything. And that shield gets wasted. They're both endured on piercing. That's not great. Alright, so then you can basically go for a shocking blow here. Just in case, just in case this doesn't finish. I don't think it will. So we could just go shocking blow onto this. And that should finish him off, and then it's her on her own. But she'll get the +2 strength, but then we'll have lots of one-sided attacks, so therefore we just gotta just outlast it at this point. Deliberately trying to be a sneaky fuck by hiding in the back while you focus his seniors. Good meta narratively too. Yeah, true. Yeah, I think this is fine. Just leave the options open. Go. Okay. Oh, good roll. Alright. That's not going to be beaten, though. Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh, he went down to bleed, I think. Maybe. Yeah, he did. He died to bleed. Good dodging. And we get stagger back. Very, very nice. He ran? Oh, did he run? Oh, okay. So he's the follow-up for the storyline. Okay. Your sword's still looking really good, by the way, in terms of health. You're not, though, Wolforia. I kind of need to give you some sustain, probably, in your build. In order for the like, basically, I've kind of made you into a massive glass cannon. Okay, so now she's got strength and +3. So this is actually kind of worrying now. So, this is all... Yeah. So now it's 6 to 8 on both. And it's reducing power of the current die by 1 as well. So we get a -1 to that too. Yikes. Okay, well... I guess we respawn... Actually, you know what? I think we can jump in on this. You tank the hit for me. Wait, wrong die? Oh, it's this. Is it this one? No. Oh, it's 4 out of 4. Oh, and the only one can actually intercept is this guy. Okay, so... Well... Yeah. You go taste the flaming bat. Then this one can also get intercepted by somebody else. So basically that's now 4 to 9. So I can kind of just do this if I want to. And also draw another page on that too. No, come on. Come on. Do that. Then you can do this as well and cause paralysis. Let's restore some light on top of that. Okay. She's dead, no staggering. Yeah, we got one-sided attacks, so we'll see if everyone gets out alive. Ooh. Okay. Oh, you dodged it! So, nice. Okay, so you got an increase of this now. Ba-bam. Alright. Oh, good block. Well done, you sod. Yeah, I think she's done for now. Yep, staggered. It's GG. Okay, no one went down. Wolfroy was close, though. Alright. Hope he can do fine by himself, it said there. Yeah, so I guess he got away. Okay. So, sharpened sword. 5% chance to boost slash attack damage by 1. Just a whole bunch of slash attack damage by 1. Okay, well. Okay. That Gramps still hasn't changed after so many years. He didn't seem to recognize you, though. Fixers meet so many people in their lives. It's pretty much impossible to remember them all. And Gramps knows even more people than most fixers. So there's no way he can recount everyone he'd met. Not like he needs to, though. And he's old, so his memory probably got shaky. Why didn't you say to him that you knew him then? I just didn't want to make a scene. Ha! Given the time of day, would only make us both make both of us uncomfortable. Imagine walking up to your enemy in battle and saying, "Hi there, we were friends 3 years ago, remember?" It'd be awkward for sure, and bothersome too. I don't dislike how you try not to leave any loose ends in relationships. I guess so. Gave up caring about bonds long ago. I miss my wife, Tails. And as I say from time to time, you never know when anyone will backstab you in this world, even those who you casually joke with. Gramps knew that better than anyone, I'm sure. Ooh, Hod's got one she can go for now. Alright, cool. Alright, so let's go. Okay, so we had, I guess, all of the. Oh no, hang on a minute. No, it's Book of Ruina, Book of Salvador. Those are the only 2. Yeah. Okay, so we'll burn those. Any more from the Dawn area, or is that it? I think that's all, right? Yeah, looks like it. Okay, let's burn. Can't believe he didn't recognize me rolling the guy watching from the fight from 2 kilometers away through binoculars. Yeah, it was a different floor. That was true. Okay, so 1 Salvador page. And all Una pages. Yeah, he got away. He absolutely got away. So, okay. So the end of each scene, gain 3 strength if no other allies are present. This could be handy, though. So when inflicting burn when using kind of pages, fly 1 additional stack. Almost could give that to Wolf Warrior, actually. Because you do a little bit of burn on your own pages. Lone Fixer would be pretty good as a last stand. Especially considering I have got you as a bit of a hard fighter. You're banking that you're going to lose, though, and this specific guy is going to be the last to go. True. That is very true. Salvador's page, however, holy cow. So it's definitely, okay, so it's definitely for a burn build. Fair enough, which we do have burns now. So it's not entirely unlikely to set one up now if I wanted to. It's me trying to figure out which one's actually like the best for having burn, actually. And there's another one that gets 2 speed dice now too. We've got Salvador's purple 1 purple 1 cost. That's what matters. Which one? Guardian. I'm guessing you're thinking Guardian, right? Oh, he's purple 1. Oh, this? Yeah. Although that second one's a bit hard to trigger, though. Crack of Dawn, though. Bloody hell. Crackodon is pretty goated. It's only, you only get one of them though, but that is a really freaking strong slash card. Holy cow. 7 to 18, inflict 3 burn. Attack dodge build, the human, the hunchback guy, he adds like 3 dodge, doesn't he? Oh yeah, he does too. You're right. I see what you mean. Yeah, someone had the dodge build, that's right. Okay, so light damage but inflicting lots of burn. This would be pretty good in terms of like a when you've got a one-sided attack. It's a really good one-sided attack when you just inflict 3 burn, which is pretty nice. Handle request, inflict burn on hit, and 3 to 4. 2 dice for a 0 cost also is not too bad, actually. Okay, so eject. Eject's quite nice too. That's pretty good for a piercing, like for a piercing card. We were kind of lacking them, I think, in the group. So I could potentially use this for the guys that are using piercing, which team was that? I think was it Nedsack? I can't remember who had the who had the piercing specific pages. I know some of them. I know one of them did. We absolutely need to hunt Philip down. His passive is too good to let him get away. Someone hire the dog woman to throw him back in. Yeah, that one's okay. Butterfly Slash is alright. Yeah, Crack of Dawn. Holy cow, that's a good card. But yeah, Flash of Sunup's also rare. It's actually pretty good for having someone with a dodge build too. Reduce power of the next type by 2. Yeah, that can be pretty good if the Clash wins. And you just inflict burn. We also gain a page as well. That's really nice. Because we haven't got much in terms of page draw at the moment, do we? No, we don't. Okay. So, alright, so who had the piercing? Was it you guys? No, you had block. No, yours specifically bleed. Right. And slash. Yep, okay, so you got bleed and slash. Sure. No, it was you guys. Okay, so pierce attack. Reduce max stagger resist. Alright, so let's look at that new one. Yeah, eject. You still got structural analysis, which is... It's decent in its own way. It's got a better block as the last one. But the whole reducing the dice power of the target's current die by 1 for the first 2. Kinda good. You also got defense die power plus 1 anyway. Right, did have you set up for bleed? Reduce the max value of the defensive dice by plus 3 at 25% chance. That's right. Might go this over this actually. Give it a try. I could change this into structural analysis, but that kind of is your heal as well. Okay, so... Right, so who was the one that had the massive amount of dodge? I can't remember who had that now. Oh, it was Smoke, wasn't it? Was it Smoke that had it? No, not you. Me try to remember who had it. Oh, it might have been you, actually. No, yeah, the defense dice power +1. And calmness. I guess I have to go through each one by one. Or I'd actually just remove it outright. Yeah, boosted defense die. You didn't have it. Was it Nulo? You had it. Okay, you had it. Right, it was Nulo. Okay. So let's have a look. So evade. Yeah, this one. Flash of Sunup. So yeah, we take that in that instead. Philip is just a guy with an otherwise normal mind while the city is just fracked. Oh yeah, the city's absolutely fracked. So it's been fracked for freaking ages at this point. Okay. Yeah, because you've got slash dice power, right? Which is actually that kind of works for the. That actually is really good for you, actually, because you've got increased slash dice power as well. Yeah, that flash of Sunup is kind of really good for Nulo, actually, considering the build I've got for you right now. Yeah, that's pretty good. So if that's gonna be the case, then do I actually just do double flash? It might actually be the case. Yeah, I might do double flash of Sunup instead. Because that just does everything for you. Plus increase when it comes to like winning a clash, you gain HP back. Got the boost of evade dice. On clash win, boost the max value dice +3. Yeah, so you are kind of my clash user at the moment. Cleanup is just for me getting light back more than anything else. Yeah, but everything else you have are 3 dice, and they're all like almost all gonna be really, really good. Do I need the make fine silk thing on you, actually? Probably not. You know what? I'll put faint memories on you instead. Because it actually just gets stronger if you're at 25% HP or lower. Yeah. That kind of is really good, actually. Considering you get the dodge die first as well. Yeah, it's kind of nice. Hey, Wolfroy, how you going? You missed the fight that you were in. You're definitely a bit of a glass cannon at the moment because your page is like only 56, but at the moment you've got the +2 blunt damage, so right now you got nothing else that you can really get at the moment. So yeah, the rest of these ones are like not that amazing. Yeah, so someone will get this, but it's going to be someone's going to have who's got a burn build, which you kind of don't have. Wonder if you just swap for and scratch that. That helped you pretty well that helped you like really, really well last time. However, yeah, might not be wrong. You might not be wrong with that. Let's see. I guess you switch to Crack of Dawn now, if anything. Because you got slash dice power +1. Successful slash attack, you inflicting bleed. Yeah, probably that. Especially considering you've got the first one being a good block. So you also have this, the potential happening. So this Crack of Dawn could hit like a freaking truck. So it seems like this might be your card now in terms of your number 3 to scratch that. I like that a lot, actually. Alright. Anything else I want to switch while I got the chance? I mean, Toast my flaming bat's a good defensive one to have. Because you still got also your extra dodge potential. So is there anything else that might be better than that though? Is I1 on the sexy outfit now? Yes. Yes. He absolutely is. Hey Icicle, hey, how you going? Good to see ya. Kind of works though. Oh, this does absolutely work, yeah. Taste of Flaming Bat, I think we'll keep that. That's been helping you a lot. Will Be Tasty is definitely going to be something that allows you to recover HP, so we'll keep that one. There's also more slash damage on top of that with the slash power. And you got the dodge as well, so you kind of need this as well for a nice one. So this or this are both really, really good. This allows you to draw an extra page, and you can also reduce next die. This one just allows you to hit a bit harder. Yeah, might be the way to go. Okay, Wolf Warrior, I might need to look at you again. You haven't got anything that gives you health back, do you? I don't think you do, right? So... I'm trying to think if there's anything else I'm going to do here. HP recovery. Alright, so we need to change this around a bit in terms of what you got currently. Although you are good in terms of your bashing. What do you got at the moment? Have you got... Do you inflict bleed? You do, but not a lot. No, not a lot at all. You got Crush that gives you potential bleed, but... So, this won't help you too much. Because you don't really have bleed much yourself, do you? Not with currently. You got Burn now, but not bleed. About your sod. Yeah, well, a tiny bit. Yeah, it's not gonna be worth it to, it's not going to be worth it to utilize Cruelty. So, okay. I guess I drop I Will End You if I can cook anything, or something. Open Wound is now 100% worthless. True. You don't need that now. Okay, so you got currently 3 points. Could just set Paralysis on three random enemies to start. Maybe. Upon winning a clash, you inflict bleed. Upon successful slash, no, we're not doing slash attacks, so no. Unstable charge. Also, actually, that might not be bad, actually. There's that. Unstable charge is an option. We are kind of doing paralysis. Could even just do double kick. You don't discard pages. Yeah, I gave you the +2 blunt damage already. Could go bzzzt. Or just go on stable charge. An extra 1 strength at a 50% chance. Yeah. Let's do that. Although you do have a chance to inflict... Actually, wait. You do have a chance to inflict paralysis every time you hit somebody. So, could do Dalek instead? That kind of does work together. So I can do that instead then? Because that kind of does synergize with this. And we do have people that do actually apply paralysis, I'm pretty sure, on the team. Or am I getting it mixed up with somebody else? 'Cause I'm pretty sure we did have... Do we know paralysis? I thought we did. Or am I getting it mixed up with somebody? Getting it on another team? I might be getting mixed up with another team. You are getting mixed up with another team. So I guess it's just reliant on, yeah, on you doing the, inflicting paralysis on a 1 in 4 chance. So, could work. 130 stream streak. Thank you, Icicle. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's not a very strong heal. It's reliant on having bleed stacks, which you kind of don't. You kind of don't do. Yeah, so I mean that's good HP, but it has to be on certain situations. This one's nice just to give you an extra just 4 flat back. So I could swap out something for this instead. Oh, you got actually no, you need to keep that. You got paralysis on that already. Crushes so you can do more blunt damage. Or is this gonna have to go? I guess considering we've got Shocking Blow, I guess we probably don't need Crush now. Yeah, I'm gonna do that instead. Go, I can cook anything. That's gonna be your health recovery. There's an extra 4 HP back, which is nothing to scoff at. So you can use this as like a one-sided attack thing. Yeah, that might have to do. What else have we got? Let's double checking what I got in terms of blunt damage here. Did I not have it? Okay. Yeah, I have it confirmed. It's more or less want to change this around, but I might not be able to. And it could change to struggle. There's a 2. That's a 2 for though. That's light recovery, that's light recovery. Yeah, that's just how it does works well with your paralysis, so leave that. Yeah, I guess Cumulus Wall is still the best one in terms of, like, if you really need, like, some defense to go on. Like, there's a big thing coming at you, you can block it. Might be the way to go. You do also have the Flaming Bat as well, but you've got both of these as options. The rest of these are for being aggressive. Yeah, you can keep Scratch that. That still works well with you anyway. Okay. Yeah, I think that will actually still be fine. But yeah, because right now you were dying, bro. You were taking a lot of damage. But then again, you did have Fatal for slashing, which didn't help you very much. So, alright. Okay, so Hod. You got a fight ahead of you. Yeah, that's why we set up with a ton of bleed, didn't we? Okay, well. So I guess we go for this and see what this brings us then. Alright. The Book of Spider Bud. Alright. Let's see how this goes for Hod's fight. Ugh. Okay. Become active and target foes for 2 scenes after an ally dies. Target foes with a cocoon status effect. Alright. I never really noticed it since I had to be careful to not step on its offspring, but man, it looks gross. Yeah, nasty. It never even comes down to unless someone hurts its babies. It was merciless, but it still loved its children. Okay. So, alright, so all these are... Okay, so whatever gets cocooned is gonna get frickin' just rushed. It's gonna get bum rushed. Okay, so target foes that have killed an ally. For 2 scenes after an ally dies. And I got no idea what it's got. Okay, well. Let's have a look. Inflict disarm. Oh god, on hit inflict disarm. Right. It's not telling me how this is going to cocoon yet, so I guess we just do what we can here. Alright, well, so what are they weak to? Smash, okay. Right. Okay. Like this one disarm next scene. I got no idea what disarm actually is. But we got multiple coming at us though, so we're gonna get hit with the disarm probably anyway. Unless I intercept, which is also a possibility. Which I probably will. So it becomes 2 to 5. So it's not guaranteed. Yeah, downside is the shields are worthless here. I got one sharpened blade, so I can boost slash power dice for the second one by 1. So what I can do actually is I can do... Do I use Sharpen Blade last and use, like, say, Cleanup first, or even Silent Mist? Oh, wait, Keep It Fresh might actually work, actually. It's +2, so 5 to 6. Yeah, so I could do Keep It Fresh to as the first one. So Keep It Fresh to intercept that. Then Sharpen Blade after that? I gotta make sure it's the right way around. Yeah, I do that. So it's gonna be okay. So at least they're normal hits anyway. So they're not like endured or anything, which is handy. So okay. So you got 2 coming after you. Yeah, we kind of need to stop the disarms if possible. Well, the Sky Clearing Cut would stop 1, and it also would cause more bleed for next scene. But the first one's going to most likely get beaten out, though. Which means we might have to deal with the disarm. No idea what the disarm means yet, but we have to look into it anyway. Okay. So you don't need a feast yet. We can leave that for later. Alright, so then we can then do... That's a triple coming after you. Inflict free bind next scene. Okay, so what we can potentially do is... Oh, this third one's not going to be that good for you here. I can commandeer that. It's definitely possible. I can do this as well. This is a one-sided attack. No, come on. I need to do that. Alright, so one will be a one-sided attack, but okay. So we'll have to deal with the disarm. But we need to try to at least deal with one at a time. But I guess, a bit worried of what this thing will do once one of these things actually dies. But we got to figure it out anyway. You max rolled, of course you did. But I rolled higher, good. Very nice. Very nice, Hod. Damn. Oof, whack. Nicely done. Get staggered. Good hit. Okay, good. Oh, got hit with the max, that's fine. One-sided. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so... Decrease power of defensive dice by 3 for the duration of scene. Okay, that's all it is? Okay, that's not as bad as I was worried about. Okay, but you've got the bound problem, so your speed value's down. So, okay. Well... Yeah, because he doesn't do... He's not actually... This thing's not counted as staggered. So it's still normal damage as well. So, okay. So at the very least, we got this one staggered. Cool. Alright, so then... So you got that coming at you for defense... Oh, so that's just that. 3 bind for next scene. Still only a normal. I'm not too worried about that. You haven't taken that much damage either, but I could potentially go for a... Actually, you can go for a cruelty heal and heal up 6 HP right now. And if you roll high enough, that's a kill as well. Essentially doable. So we can do that. Because, yeah, you're not going to get much from your defense die, but your offensive die will still do pretty well. That's entirely fine. Okay, so, yeah, we can let that hit. That's okay. So yeah, disarm. Okay, so disarm is making defensive die worse. Okay, good to know. Alright, so... Nah, I think we don't attack this one because of the thin webbing. That's a lot of defense. I'd have to cut through if I was going to do that. So I could counter this with a silent mist. Just downside is the that shield to be wasted. However, we're getting protection for next scene. So I will do just that. I see why it's one-sided. I gotta use this one. That becomes a clash. Okay. Alright, so then... So how's Hod looking in terms... Okay, so you're not... Yeah, so you're not going to be fully recharging your light. So in that case, then, we can do this and... Actually, you know what? Switch the two around. Wait, so if I do that, does it counter it? No, okay. It goes first. Right, okay. Which, Yeah, so we'll do what we originally planned. So we'll do that and that. So you'll gain your 2 light back from this one, so you'll be back to 3 next turn. Because, yeah, unless you do a max roll, you're not going to get to your next level of emotion. None of you will, unless you get 3 wins, which I don't think any of you will be able to do that, so that's entirely fine. Okay, so this one, Sticky Fangs on you as well. Okay, so could do a Taste My Flaming Bat here to counter that. That's entirely fine. Then, do you need to heal? Not really. You've also got bound, yeah, so you just got bound 3, so speed down. Yeah, decent chance that you get the boost on the bash on the bat. So, and it's also they're weak to bashing as well. Yeah, we got spiders, Darth Pixaris. We absolutely do. Yeah, I don't need to heal yet, so I can kind of leave those be. Is cleanup worth it doing right now? I don't think it is. Like, we just hold for a bit. So you're doing something, you're all doing something. Okay, so we'll go with this and then hold these for next turn. Alright, go. Okay. You rolled full. Well done, well done. Okay. Very good. Very good, okay. Nice. Nice. Get smacked. That's another stagger as well. Well done. So far, so good. That did still hit, though, but that's fine. Okay, so this thing gets activated, but we don't know what it is yet. Okay, now. So block dice gain 1 to 2 power, deal 2 to 7 stagger damage on a deflect. You've still got disarm. Although that's going to go away this round, isn't it? And then you got bound 3. So I could throw this on Q. I could throw this on not sure. Although you got the defensive dice power. So, okay. So we got that. Then we've got, yep, the face power up thing, which is always a nice one to pick up because this one's just really just time your space bar. Slash dice gain 1 to 3 power, take 2 to 5 stagger damage when a slash attack does not connect. That's also an option. Probably could just use Axe here and give it to Lightbringer maybe. Or I could even give it to not sure because you've also got Zwei swordsmanship. Yeah, I'm actually going to do that. So, let's go. Not sure. Let's power you up. Okay, so this one's, 10 speed. And it's going for, oh god. Okay, so, right. 10 to 10, inflict cocoon status. Okay, so we need to deal with these friends. Alright, so we can then just go for... Yeah, we aren't gonna be able to do anything about it, but we can do a cumulus wall. That'll definitely drop some of the damage you're gonna take by quite a bit if you roll high enough. So that's gonna be helpful here. You got protected, so I kind of want you to get attacked, so that's good. So now you're basically free to smack the crap out of this guy if you wanted to, but he's very close to dead. So I could potentially do a do you need to recover HP? No, a little bit. So I could do a will be tasty. Which most likely will count on that being killed. So we can basically then do that. That's a guaranteed. That's pretty much gonna be a guaranteed kill with the bleed on top of it, so I think it should be enough. Hopefully. We'll find out. Okay, and then for your second page. Anything else you're doing this turn? Could go for a scattering slash, although you've got the protection right now. Probably don't need to go all in here if I don't want to. So I can just go for Art of the Rapid Steps here. To which this could potentially help you, but not by much. Although you got protected on you. So that's 2 to 6, that's a 1 to 8. I mean, it's possible. Sure. I'm gonna try for it. You've got protected, you might as well go for it at this point, because you're not gonna take a lot of damage from these guys. Plus, you've also got endured, so with the 3 less damage, you're probably gonna be able to tank all of this, if anything. Alright, so then... To which case, you can even just go Sharpened Blade on this one next. So it becomes 3 to 5. Which is possible. It's actually possible to beat, actually. It's possible to beat. Yeah, I think we just keep holding with this then, I think. So, alright. Go. You still got staggered, not ideal, but alright. Staggered on that one, very good. You max rolled it, okay. Almost max rolled it. Nice. Oh, you are not hitting anybody, my friend. Not with those rolls, you're not. Okay. So we got glitter as well. At the start of the scene, each enemy is allured at a 50% chance. Allured enemies prioritize this librarian as a target and deal plus 2 to 4 damage with attacks. Gain 1 to 2 power and clashes against allured enemies. Yeah, it's such a... That's just a taunt. Phase shift is probably what I'll go. I can even do this one as well. Block dice gain 1 to 2 power. Which you can still potentially do this. On a deflect. Could also work on a feast as well. Because you got the defensive dice power plus 1. Well, might as well put this on. There we go. Alright, so he's staggered now. Good. He can't do anything because he's only got 1 energy. Nice. Okay, so we just keep focusing these guys down. Okay, so you're cocooned. What is this? So you're cocooned right now. What does that mean? You're just targeted by spiderlings. In which case we can just intercept it. We can definitely intercept that. So we can go with... Basically just kind of cumulus wall this, actually. Because you've got the extra dice power now on your block, right? So you can cause some more stagger. You might even cause it to actually... Yeah, you actually will. I think you will actually stagger that one and completely stun it. So, okay. You also are not hurt. I love it. Alright, so... I guess at this point we just do a cleanup and that'll kill that one. We'll do that. Well, I might as well hit this and inflict bleed. So we can gut harvest on the cocoon then. And you're fine to recover yourself. That's entirely fine. Okay. Go. Yep. Ooh, rolled high enough. But you got staggered anyway, so you're stunned. You're done as well. Excellent. Okay, got some hits in on the main cocoon. Alright. So yeah, still active, but now you got bleed, so... Alright. Going for you again, huh? Alright, well... Unfortunately, I don't have anything against that 10 anymore. But you have fully recovered, so I'm not too worried. Because unfortunately, no one's fast enough to actually beat that, but that's okay. Alright, so... You're back to full health as well. This team's pretty good in terms of like not taking damage at the moment. Not sure is unfortunately not going to look too good here, but that's entirely fine. Hey, smoke, thank you. Should I take a drink? We're doing HODS number 4th at the moment. So right now we're just taking care of these little spiderlings, and then we can take care of this spider bud. So what's been happening? Yeah, so we did the first the first fight with Philip and the other two that were actually I can't remember their names right now. Yeah, we got some pretty cool new slashing cards, I'll just say that. The Dawn Office? Yes, those guys. We fought the Dawn Office. That's how we got this one unlocked in the first place. So yeah, we fought them, and yeah, Philip got away, so we'll definitely see him again. But yeah, it was a pretty pretty decent fight in terms of considering it was a 3v3. And we used your Sod's team, and it worked out quite well. So it's good stuff. Although Wolf Warrior definitely is a glass cannon right now. So yeah, especially considering they were doing slashing damage, which he was fatal to, which didn't help him much. Okay, so you're disarmed. Yeah, what's the way to do this then? Because it's 9 damage. So I could just do Feast and get rid of it. to guarantee we kill it, or we just keep causing bleed if we can, which we can't with you. So I feel like Feast is a waste right now. So is Cruelty, but Can I start green 3 protection? That'll be useful later. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do this Guard Harvest. Yeah, hey Lightbringer. Yeah, poor Philip indeed. Yeah, you're not going to be able to stop this thing hitting you. So the best thing you can really do is you hit something else. So we can go for... That's an 8. Yeah, we'll just do a Dark Cloud. I should take care of that one. Okay, so then... Yeah, kind of don't want to do anything on you right now. So I guess for now we just draw another page. Because none of these are really needed right now. Because yeah, there's no point you getting the protection. Yeah, I guess it's just leave for you on this one for now. That did stagger you, damn it, alright. Didn't think that actually would stagger you, shit. Ow. That is okay. And he's going for you, but I can intercept that. That's not a big deal. Okay. Well. Now's a good time to actually jump in. So with this, I can potentially just do Scattering Slash instead. So I might hit him one more time. Which way they're going to basically just do a Silent Mist, and that'll basically end up... That should kill that spider. Just downside is you're going to be down to 1 energy with this, but that's entirely fine. But you get protection next scene, which is what we want. That should be enough to kill that last spider, and then we just got this cocoon left. So, alright. Now I gotta wait for you to recover again, because, yeah, you got fully staggered. That's okay. Nice dodge. Double dodge. Very good. Okay, that was more than enough. Alright, good. Alright, poor Philip, poor Philip. Poor us, we've been deprived of that good passive. Yeah, I know. We really have. Okay, now he's gone for you. Alright, so, which in that case then, Feast is what we do here, because that'll block a lot of it. We'll do that. Then I can also do Roll on the Back Streets to gain another page. Alright, so then you can do potentially Sharpen Blade or just Appetite. Probably just Appetite, I think, right? Oh, that's a 0-cost card. Could also do Dark Cloud. Yeah, it's not really weak to anything. I guess just Inflict Bleed. It's entirely fine. And then probably leave this so you can gain light back. Okay, we'll go for that. Okay, you got staggered, but that's alright. So I'm guessing it guarantees staggering you no matter what by the looks of it. But that's okay. I'm guessing that's what the case is. Alright, so you got some pages now. Good. Alright, so... So at this point I can just go for Gut Harvesting and just like basically just give you more bleed at this point. Then you can also do... So increase blade damage by... Yeah, so I could do this and this. Actually, wait, I gotta do it the other way around, don't I? It's definitely getting staggered as well, so I really should go a bit all out here. Alright, let's do it. Okay, staggered on the first hit. Nice. Okay, now we do massive damage. Yep. GG, I think. you're still broken, so it's also 7 bleed. And in terms of damage, we are really, really healthy. So not bad. So in which case, I get 7 health back with cruelty. Easy enough. It's dead anyway, so nah, it's just good. Just basically just hit him with everything. You're out of energy. Alright. Who gets the killing blow? Alright. Got him. Nice. Alright, GG. Nicely done, team. Well done. Alright, Spider Bud has been destroyed. Alright, Hod. New lore for Hod. I like how quiet and peaceful his floor can be. And the librarians here seem calm and collected, just like you are, Hod. Oh, hey, Roland. They may seem meek and quiet, but when they work hard. I rely on them a lot. And I'm relying on my librarians quite a bit too. What are you guys doing anyway, all gathered up here? Doesn't seem like you're sorting books. We were having a meetup of our book discussion club. We pick a book that matches our attention, read it, and then talk about it. Not exactly the kind of meetups the librarians on my floor would like to have. I'm guessing your librarians are all gladly joining in with you then? Yeah, they are. They're helping me out with this more passionately than I expected. I was thinking at least some of them would protest out of laziness. Imagine if you asked Nedzak to join. He'd have run away before meetup could even start. Yeah, you got that. You got that right. He totally would. Still, I can tell things have changed from the past. I used to have similar meetups back in Lobotomy Corps, you see. Ah. Really? I suppose those weren't the peaceful book club meetings you have now. You're right. I ran a counseling program with my employees. They were always living in fear of the abnormalities if they were lucky enough to survive. I wanted to be of help somehow. Oh my god, are we General Works guys, all canonically crackhead gremlins? Who knows? But back then, I imposed myself and my ideas on them too hard. If the employees seemed ever so slightly uncomfortable with counseling, I'd beat myself up over it and let the wound fester inside of me. Oh. I was upset that no one understood my goodwill. That's a shame. Sorry to say this, but past you sounds like a tiring one to deal with. I know, right? I think so too. All the things I did to help others weren't really out of goodwill or anything. I was just seeking consolation for myself. I wanted forgiveness for the misdeed I committed in my past life. In my first life. By being helpful to others somehow. So, did you get to be a helpful person? No. There's no way I'd actually be of any help with that kind of mindset. I even tried enkephalin. Enkephalin. The pressure must have been serious if you started doing drugs. Uh-huh. Despite everything I tried, I couldn't find salvation anywhere. Nothing I did could liberate me from the fact I was a bad person and a sinner. Odd, have you tried gambling? Then you almost had the chance to take that weight off your mind, but Angela foiled that in the end. Yeah, that's how it went. Even when Angela was standing in our way, I was only thinking about myself. Selfish, wasn't I? This was my one and only chance to finally repent once and for all, but it all came to naught. It's silly, I know. I was still too stupid to realize it then. That you can't just become a good person through a good deed or two. What really matters is the mindset that prompts you to do such deeds. And how'd you run into that realization? Well, I learned it after talking to my librarians face to face and holding lots of meetups like this, ironically enough. Shit, Grievous could probably hit us up with some death sticks. He knows Kenobi who knows a guy.
이번 독서 토론 모임도
I carefully suggested having these book club meetups too.
롤랑 말처럼
Like you said, a few librarians didn't like the idea at first.
하지만
But when I explained why I wanted to hold this meetup and how I felt, they warmed up to it and it helped me out with enthusiasm.
적극적으로 참여해줘서 방법이나
It wasn't about the method or action itself.
마음을
I realized that we should lay our hearts out in the open and let our thoughts confront each other.
결과적으로는 좋은
All's well that ends well.
그러게 말이야.
For sure. Maybe Angela looked forward to this outcome?
이런 결과도 기대한 걸까?
Not sure if our prideful Miss Library Director had the delicacy to set up a plan so considerate.
배려를 했을까나?
그래서
I think I'm going to confront her for real this time.
제대로 부딪혀 볼 거야.
Uh-oh.
무엇을?
For what exactly?
나의 마음과
I'll face Angela and let her know what I think.
엔젤라에게.
꽤나 큰 용기가
That's going to take some
필요할걸?
courage.
맞아.
You're right. Angela still feels a bit distant and scary to me, but I'll try to approach her nonetheless.
하지만
나도 옆에서
And I'll be
응원해줄게.
rooting for you from the sidelines when that time comes.
음,
You might end up losing your limbs again if things don't go well. Are you going to be okay with that?
나아갈 수 있는데?
물론
From a distance, of course. You're a
롤랑
coward just like me, aren't you, Roland?
겁쟁이끼리 용기
Well, hey, birds of a feather flock together. Let's be both brave, together as cowards.
음,
Yeah, thanks for the encouragement, Roland.
롤랑.
Okay, so new librarian has been awoken. Okay, what do we got here? So cocoon. On hit, if the dice rolled maximum value, inflict 1 to 2 paralysis, bind, and fragile next scene. Excludes mass attacks. Okay, so they're gonna be pretty good. They're gonna be good if you get like one-sided low variance rolls. That'd be pretty good. Okay. Welcome back to the world, Miku. Have we not got anyone that's taking this spot? Let's see. No, not Senpai, not Glaive. Darth Pixaris is on tech. It's Jake Winters, I think. Yeah, I think it's going to be Jake Winters, because I don't think Jake Winters has got anyone yet. Okay. So, Meal, on hit, against a staggered enemy, all allies recover 2 to 4 HP. Oh! Huh. Interesting. Okay, enemies lose 1 power in clashes against the selected librarian. Upon winning a clash, inflict 1 bind and fragile next scene at a 50% chance. All these are really nice. It's so over. Alright, so new one. Oh no, it's Morty! Gotta go to the library, Morty! Well, it's not Morty. It's Jake Winters, right? Making sure I haven't doubled up. Yeah, it's Jake Winters. Cool. Alright, so let's get you set up. Alright, so instead of Morty... 009. Okay. Morty, get in the car! We're going to Bendigo Library, Morty! So what are you gonna be? What do the others got at the moment in terms of their look? Okay, you've all got wild looks, so maybe I should make you a more sophisticated look, or a little bit more sophisticated. You go for bowl cut. Ah, it didn't change from Morty. Okay, there we go. Do you want him to get bullied in school? Fine, we'll give him a bit more of a swish hair. There we go. Let's make him look neat. Okay, so... What do the others got at the moment? Double brown. Yeah, blonde's fine. Yeah, I'll do. Okay. So face and expressions. Still a bit of a random on this. See what you get. Really a skeptical lad. That one's not too bad. Alright, I think that'll do then. Brighten the eyes a little bit. Okay, so what page am I going to give you for your key page? I guess we did just get Salvador's page, so it might be this. It's really, actually, I really should check in terms of, like, does any, like, have any of you guys extra got, like, burn? Right, you got this, but that's inflicting burn then die. We don't want that. When it dies, inflict 1 burn on the hit, so ashes. Okay, well, you've got burn. Just whether or not, like, I've got the right group for this. Because yours is more bleed than burn. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So it's not going to be... So you're not going to be using that key page. So use something else then. So I guess we go for a bleed. Yeah, you're going to go... This one's more for bleed, isn't it? Because you got obsession. Yeah. You should be doing a bleed build. Okay, we need this extra mod. It's for Miku. I found her hair. Oh god, really? Alright, so we're inflicting bleed, comment pages, inflict an additional stack. We've already got a currently kind of got a build in there, so we'll grab it. So I'll put that on. Okay, then we're going to go through this now. So I want to leave that one for now. Okay, do we have anyone that's doing, Is anyone actually inflicting paralyze in this team? I don't think there is. So we can kind of put that on this guy. Yeah, I don't think we do. Yeah, we don't. Okay. So I guess you're going to take it. So we'll give you Alok's page for 1. Because yeah, this is like just a good thing just to start the fight, just putting paralysis on 3 random enemies. Now you can check and see I just posted it. Let's see. Oh my god. It's beautiful. Alright, well, if we are going to be doing the whole Hatsune Miku shit, I mean, we most likely will because we've still got lots of librarians left to get, so I doubt we'll fill everyone with people in chat, so we could potentially do that. Okay, winning a clash inflict bleed next scene. That's a flying burn. That's not it. Nope. Well, for reflecting bleed, I guess we'll go with this Adora. And this as well. Plus my against enemies with bleed might be the way to go as well. Alright, so I got one of these left as well if we wanted to use the Art of Defense. Yeah, it's a manifested into reality. That is very true. Yeah, I think this is honestly fine. Yeah, the starting paralysis is meant to just like basically just get a good starting fight, like basically a good starting round. Yeah, I'll go with that. So I'm gonna set you up with bleed. Okay, so we've already got a few bleeds in here, but hang on. Let's go for bleed. Alright, so we get a sharpened blade. Sorry, not commandeering, but gut harvesting. Don't really need that now. Dirty blow is not actually that bad, is it? Okay, you got cooking prep. So instead of keep it fresh, you go with cruelty instead. Quickness we don't need. Key rolls are the back streets because that's just more page draw. Can go for Cumulus Wall. That actually works really well here. Yeah, like the extra bleed from this is kind of redundant because we already do extra bleed on a slash win or a successful slash attack. So I feel like I'll probably just blade will instead here. So depending on the amount of energy, I could just go like sharpen blade into blade whirl, and that's basically quite a bit of improvement on the slashing power. It's either that or I go 2 sharpened blades again because that also does work instead. Yeah, I might stick with that. That's fine. I'll definitely keep gut harvesting. Do I need the dark cloud? Yes. Or it just comes down to the amount of. Yes, you should inflict a lot of bleed now, if anything. And that's just to draw a page. I think we'll keep with the 0 cost page draw. Because that is a slash as well, which is entirely fine. Soul's fine. That's fucking fragile, that won't do it. There's one about Uyghur and it looks so well made. I have no idea who Uyghur is, so interesting. You're not doing anything bonus with Paralyze, so I don't care about that too much. Actually, no, I think this will be okay. Do I want this guy clearing cut? You'd have to take a hit for that to really... I guess it can potentially work for if it was like if the first one's like basically just a feint. Ouija? A Ouija as in Luigi? I guess that's what you mean. Yeah, this will do for now. Alright, cool. So we now got a second team with 4 people. Excellent. Good, good, good. So this last one is going to be another it's going to be another toughie, isn't it? Because it's so far all of these ones have been tough fights. So I guess we'll have to see how we go with this now. So, okay. Una and Salvador. So it's Phil. It is Philip related. So Philip's probably going to be going all Super Saiyan on us, I think. Considering, I guess we'll have to find out. But we do get his page if we win this. So yeah, so we'll have to see how this goes. All right, so invitation. Let's go.
아무것도 안 먹으면 죽을 거야.
Oh no. Little twins with lances. Okay. Help yourself. You're gonna starve to death if you don't eat anything. Thanks for the meal, but I don't feel like eating yet.
사무소가 통째로
No wonder.
점령했는데
Your office got wiped out. You should harden your heart
그래도
still.
마음 독하게 먹으라고.
Don't be a Minecraft. Oh no, please. Flamin.
자기 잘못이라고 생각하고 있어?
Do you think it was your fault?
네.
Yes. Had I stopped them,
제가 좀 더
had I been stronger and more mature,
강했더라면 제가
had I stayed there and not run away,
그러면 네 책임이야.
then it's your fault.
예?
Huh?
네가 어리숙하고
You were too daft and weak to keep the others safe.
죽은
It's
것
your fault that
같다고.
everyone died. Wow.
이제 마음이 좀 편해졌어?
Feel better now? Think what you
네가
want.
편한 대로 생각하면 돼.
I don't know why they're that short. Yeah, man, they're totally 300 years old. They're probably dolls. We don't know. Because we definitely have, like, we've had, you know, machine people. So what's the chance that, they could also do some sort of, like, eternal youth doll look or something? Because these two are pretty similar in look. They might be dolls. I don't know. Like, dolls with people in them. My favorite character archetype: short lady with big fuck off weapons. Yes, I like Revenant from Night Rain. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, there definitely can be like enemies you underestimate kind of thing. I do like that. I do like that dynamic. Then yes, okay. So
일이 벌어지면
when something happens, all you got to do is make up reasons that are convenient to you. No. It's not like you actually care about the cause. You just want to believe whatever that convinces you. Jeez, harsh.
어이 꼬맹이들
Hey kids,
괴롭히지 마.
don't bully that boy too hard now. Oh boy. We got a Dragoon pirate. By the looks of it. Bloodborne rep. Yeah, Bloodborne. Yeah, basically, he does look like a Bloodborne character. He really does.
난 안 괴롭혔어.
I didn't do anything.
갈궜던
It was all
건
Pamela.
보내고.
Yeah, Pamela and Pamela. Okay. So they are kids.
그래 필리.
Alright, Philip.
이제 이야기
Feeling well enough to talk now? Oscar. Yes.
배려 감사드립니다.
Thank you for your kindness.
형제 사무소인데
We are sister officers after all. Gotta help each other out.
미안하게 됐네.
I'm sorry we couldn't help. We were in the middle of handling a case of the distortion in the streets of District 12. Duh. Interesting. Those victimized by the 8 o'clock circus held a show of pure insanity and hedonism. It was akin to a festival in hell. Gave us quite a bit of trouble.
그래서 난 몸 한번
I had to get my body
교체하잖아.
replaced too. This one's seriously not my style. Okay, so they are basically combat dolls. Yep. So that kind of does line up in terms of like their combat expertise and everything. So there you go.
의체인가요?
Is that a robotic body?
하지만
Doesn't that shape infringe the ethics amendment though? It's not mechanical. It's a clone of my body. I get biological body recovery insurance some time ago. Oh, okay. So it's basically you just got given a younger version of yourself as a clone. Okay. Pamela's body was torn apart beyond recovery, so this was the only way we had left for her. Her head was thankfully intact. I thought fixer insurances were a complete robbery, but it did help us out for once. Speaking of, doesn't your office have any insurance?
얼마 안 된 신입이라
I was a relatively new member at that office, so I didn't know that much. Yeah, you'll want to see if the office had any. There are many types of insurance with various conditions. It's nice to have a body again, but why did it have to be this? What? I originally had body cloning surgery to save you, and this is how you thank me? What's the point? Even just looking at the mirror is discouraging. Don't you dare damage that body. You know what? Why don't you just die a permanent death this time? That way you can't be recovered by any means. You won't have to pay me for the cloned body then. How do you ensure yourself from becoming a book? I don't know. You don't? You asking for a fight? Yeah, you punk. You certainly are masterful at making sangwcha, as Salvador said.
과찬이십니다.
You flatter me, sir.
필립,
A penny for your thoughts, Philip. Did the library appear to be related to the distortion phenomenon in any way?
모르겠습니다.
I'm not sure.
뒤틀림을
I haven't experienced the
직접
distortion
겪어본 적이
myself.
없어서요. 하지만
But that place looked more alien than anything I've ever seen.
이질적으로 보였습니다. 스승님과
And
선배는
Master and Sionbei,
그곳에서
they got turned into books there.
실크로 바뀌었고
That doesn't help.
도움이 안 되는군. 이 문제에 대해서는
Several associations have started keeping an eye on this matter. Pamela, age 29 years, Pamela age 29, and Pamela, age 26. They are surprisingly old. Well, there you go. Well, yeah, okay.
협회뿐만이 아니지.
It's not just the associations, even the wings and the fingers are clueless about what to make of the distortion.
못 잡고 있으니까.
Dwarfism, I guess? No, remember, they're like clones of them, so they're basically like younger variants of themselves, I guess. That's why she was like kind of angry about it. So just like, yeah, I got my body back, but why do I have to be like this? Why do I have to be a kid again? Half-grown clone bodies. Yeah, basically, that's what I'm thinking it is. So that, or they are just short. But no, in the other shot, they did look bigger. So, well, one of them looked taller. They're just short. Well, that blows that out of the water.
예.
그런
Alright.
건 아무
You don't seem
상관없다는
too interested in the current
주제니까.
topic.
뒤틀림이고 뭐고
You must
간에
want to forget all this
자네는
fuss about the
지금
distortion, head
당장이라도
right back to the
도서관을
library and
들어가서
retrieve the books of your
그놈들의
colleagues.
책을 찾고 싶은 것이지.
Sorry, Finn, looks like you're destined to still be the youngest we've killed. Yeah. Oscar's amazing with this drip. Yeah, he does look sick. I do love his design.
마음 같아서는
I wish I could do just that.
그렇습니다. 하지만
But my master said to me in his note that I shouldn't act hastily and instead depend on your aid.
오스카님에게 의지하라고 적혀 있습니다.
That old friend left me with quite the troublesome little fellow. Death is a staple in this business, but his wife and children must be heartbroken still. Oh.
혹시
Have you met them?
만나봤나?
Hey, Chrissy Slime, how you going?
아니요.
No,
아직 찾아뵙지
I couldn't
못했습니다.
visit them yet.
왜지?
Why is that?
면목이
I'm too ashamed to face them.
우리의 다음 목적지.
Our next stop will be the library. Ready your gear.
감사합니다.
Thank you, sir.
착각하지는 말고.
Don't mistake this for kindness. We're simply taking you with us because we were already planning to go there.
그리고
And this is the least I can do to bear responsibility for my old friend's death.
적어도 우리
Personally, I'd never let a fixer like you join my office. It would give us a bad name.
물을 흐리거든.
동료들을
Is it
위해서
wrong? It's so pathetic for me to want to repay the favors of my colleagues for their sake.
그렇게 한심한 일입니까? 어딜 가도 정에 연연하지
Everyone says not to
말라더니
act upon
그거 맞지
attachment,
않는다느니.
that it's an unclassy and naive thing to do.
해결사라면
Can't we as fixers, no, as people living in the city, do anything on behalf of others?
누군가를 위해서 행동하면 안 되는 것입니까?
짜증나서 못
Gosh, you're
참겠네.
insufferable. You didn't even say that you're wrong or anything.
그런 생각을
He just
하는
doesn't want those
해결사는
kinds of fixes in our
우리
office,
사회에서
simple as that.
어떻게
Don't be a
되는
miserable
것뿐이잖아.
ass about it.
중상 좀 떨지 마. 감정에 휘둘리는
Nothing is as unreliable as someone who's easily swayed by their feelings.
너 하나 챙기자고
You want us all to die just so you can fulfill your ideals or what?
자네는
You must be
자신의
sincerely
누군가를
believing
위해서
that your
행동한다고
actions are for
그때
others.
느꼈겠지. 삭막하고
That you are
이기적인
different from all the
도시의
other
사람들과 달리
unkind and selfish
자신은
denizens
이타적으로
of this
행동하고
city.
있다고. 그 이상의 가치를
Thinking
위해
that you are
싸우고자
fighting
한다.
for some higher cause.
하지만
But know that those are in fact entirely selfish thoughts.
이기적인 생각
It's the most
중에서도
dangerous kind of
자신의
selfishness.
속임이 가장
You deceive
위험한
yourself
것이지.
into thinking you're selfless.
이타적인 행동이라는 건
There can be no such thing as a selfless action for us humans. Even the act of self-sacrifice is ultimately for oneself.
자신을 위한 것이야. 그것도
A very
주위의
dangerous kind of
사람들을
selfishness.
죽먹으며
One that slowly eats away at your peers and leads them to damnation.
전
말은 그럴싸하게
You gave a fine speech,
정말 네가
but I must wonder if you're truly upset for the sake of Salvador or your other late colleagues.
먼저 준비하고 있도록 하겠습니다.
I'll go prepare myself.
필립이라는 녀석이 상처받았을지
That Philip guy seems to be hurt,
모르지만
but I agree with Oscar here.
자신이 아닌
Few things are as dangerous and nasty as selfishness in the guise of for the sake of somebody else.
알 것 같아.
I think I know what you mean.
자신이
The
아닌
determination to
누군가를
work
위한
for the
것이다.
good of others can be a dreadful and loathsome
무섭고
weapon,
정확한 게 없지. 그것이 희생을
especially if one strongly
감수할
believes that the
때문에
justice they're pursuing is worth sacrificing for.
그 자부심에
They're
취해
blinded by
주의하지
self-righteousness and have no regards for their
어떻게 되든
surroundings.
상관없는
They
거지.
don't care what happens to others.
오직 그
They
정의를
justify
위해
themselves for
다른
pressing
것들에
forward,
깃발을
pursuing their
달아나가는
justice,
당위성을
crushing
보여주는
everything in their way.
와하.
Wow. Probably the first time we understood each other for real. Untouched, man.
감동했어.
샴페인이라도?
How about some champagne?
야, 표정 안 펴?
Stop frowning already, would you? You're so annoying.
극복해가는 중이잖아.
He's still recovering. We should give him some space.
이런 사소한 것도
Tiny things like this can still
이런
affect my
영향을
psyche.
준다고.
됐습니다.
Never mind.
전
You
신경
don't
쓰지
need to care
마세요.
about me. I'll try not to be a hindrance.
잡지 않겠습니다.
자네가 발목을
I'll
잡을
stab you as
것
soon as I
같다고
determine
판단한
that you're getting in our way.
난 자네를 꿰뚫을 거야.
Jeez.
환영합니다, 손님.
Greetings, dear guests. Though your group seems to be in rather ill mood. I thought you were a
기대인 줄
machine.
알았다만
But could it be that you are
인간이
partially
쉽게
human?
있는 것인가?
너무 그렇게 노려보지는
Don't
마.
stare at us so viciously now. We just poked you to make sure, not to kill you or anything.
무례하네.
How rude. Has anyone taught you to
그러지
behave?
못했나 봐?
Oof.
음,
I heard the librarian of this place was supposed to be nice. Someone advised me that there's no need to be courteous with ill-mannered guests who slap and spit in my face without reason. I apologize. We couldn't afford to be polite when our very lives are at risk.
예의를 차릴 틈 같은 건 없어서 말이야.
어린아시겠어?
Oh, really now?
전에 들은 정보와는 인상이 다르네.
This isn't like what we heard about her at all.
나름의 고충이
She
있나
must have
보지.
had her own woes. She didn't even say where you find your book in this place. Okay, it's a double act, but we've only got only got one floor available in 2 acts. Oh god. Well, so I can only send 1 floor out for this. So this is a bit of a right, but this group's is the first fight. What's the second one gonna be? There's 2 acts. Let's go general works. What, 3 people versus 4? Are you serious? Are you sure about this? kind of need a team of 4 again. Why do I have a muzzle? I don't know. Hang on. Oh, I kind of changed that now. Don't mind me, I have a bucket of wet slop. Oh, God. They're all weak to slashing except for the top guy. Okay. Oh, so pierce dice power 1, pierce damage +1. Okay, so very strong piercing. Sure, then you've got... Upon taking a lethal blow, reduce all incoming damage, including woes, activate this passive by 25 for the scene. So he just doesn't die in his first... Basically, he has... He's got second wind, more or less. So he doesn't die in the first time you take him down. Just for the remainder of that scene. Okay. So pierce damage +1, pierce stagger damage +1, pierce damage dice power +1. Damn, they're really high on their piercing. Okay. Yikes. Alright. So pierce damage +1, pierce dice power +1. Let's check their die. Let's check their pages as well. Very scared of what the second act is going to be. Yeah, if we've only got 1 floor available, I don't want it to be this group. I really don't. Okay, so... Yeah, so 1 to 5s. 3 to 7, draw a page. Damn, that's really nice, that one. 3 to 7, that's pretty good. 6 to 18, deal 5 damage to the target on hit. Ouch! Ooh. Oh, that is nasty. That is so nasty. Plus all that is, plus this is what, oh my god, that's gonna be a hard thing to crack through if we have to deal with that. It's only him that's got it. Alright, so you've got, okay, Speared Sweep. On Clash Wind, deal 2 damage to the opponent. Okay, yep. Collision. Oh, wow. Wow, makes it into like a cost 1 if you hit with both on Clash Win. Okay. So both you, okay, so Pamela and Pamela both have the same pages, and then you're back to what you have before. You've got the burn ones again. But you've changed as well. You stigmatize, but Rue's different. I don't think I remember you using these before. Or I must have missed it. Still to +1. So it's still like +2 due to that. Yeah, okay. Well, you guys aren't good against Pierce. And you guys kind of are. So, okay. And it is a slicing team. This is like a part slicing team anyway. Well, it's like mostly a slicing team. So am I playing with a hard one for this? I'm gonna have to here. Just downside is that dodge could be a little bit of a nuisance, but it's only a 2 to 4 dodge, so it's not entirely a high chance of us getting screwed over by that, but it still could happen. Yeah, the fact that you've all got that is interesting. Yeah, I might try with a HOD team. Sorry, Smoke, as much as I'd like to bring you along for this, it'd still be a 3v4. Especially considering it's a 2 acts, I really doubt you'll do very well with that. Okay. So all you do have health recovery, yeah you do. Okay, you do have full health recovery. Okay. Yeah, it might be Hod's team. So Jake Winters gets to try his luck for his first fight. And you're also injured against pierce damage as well, which is nice. Yeah, so their primary way of hurting us is not very likely. So, okay. Yeah, so I guess this is going to be a hard team. Let's go. Alright. Okay. I can do it for the sake of my master and Xianbei. You're getting in my way, so stay to your position. Want to say goodbye to your body twice? Enough, both of you. Don't you still understand the consequences of carelessness? You're gonna keep picking fights, huh? Why don't you worry about your own body? Okay. I might do really well, but I'm the one slash specialist of a trio. Yeah, against 4 as well. So, all right. This is gonna be an interesting fight, but we've also now got paralyzed on 3 of them thanks to Jake Winters' build. So let's get this Oh god. Okay, let's get this started. Okay, you're not getting struck at all, so you can kind of just go in and hit people here. It's entirely fine. So, all right, who are we focusing down first? 72, 70. You're getting attacked 3 times hard, not ideal. Let's protection next scene. Well, Silent Miss will be good, but it's a little bit late for this though, because you got freaking 3 attacks coming in. So, okay. You got 2 attacks coming in as well. So Rue and you got Trans Pierce coming your way, which unfortunately can't do much about that, which really sucks. And you're the only one that can actually intercept it as well if we wanted to do something about that. So, yeah, that's gonna do full damage to you too, because you can't defend against that. You haven't got the right cards for this. So I guess I'm gonna have to let you get hit by that. So you're probably gonna go for this one then, if anything. So I'm kind of going for sharpened blade on that one then, if that's the case. I mean, you do have the -3 paralyzed though, so potentially this could be lessened, but it'd be like down to like what, 3 to 15. That's if it does work on that one and not on the shield. So. Oh, then I'll have to do... But still, you're at least enjoyed against this anyway, so you're not going to take that much damage. That is one plus of this. You're not getting attacked either, I just realized. Alright, so in which case then... Do I start inflicting bleed on you? I probably should. So I guess maybe I'll just focus on Philip here and just take him down first. Yeah, I guess we focus him down quickly. Might be the way to go. You don't need to heal yet. You've unfortunately got the wrong pages to start with, my friend. Actually, that will be fine to intercept, actually. Thinking about it. Yeah. Alright, this one takes precedent. Okay, so now you. So you got this one coming at you. Oh god, 4 to 8 on both. Oof. Could dodge on the second one to keep it fresh. Actually, no, I probably should do this, actually. That's a good chance that'll dodge both of them. Is that coming at you? Oh, it's going for you too. Right, okay, so we'll do that then. Then this one. Set up protection for next scene if I want to. Decent chances to also avoid that too. So, alright. This might be what we start with. Okay, best of luck, team. Okay. Nice. Didn't roll high enough. Rolled really high as well, unfortunately. 9 damage, not that bad. Could have been worse. Nah, bad. Good dodge. Good dodge. Okay, very good. Alright, he's badly hurt. I think we're gonna stagger him this round. And we are. Yep, he's staggered. Excellent. Okay. Nice. Ah. Guess it didn't get retained. Okay, ouch. Hey Kurabachi, how you going? Alright, so you've got protection now, but you're hurt. But now we've only got 3 to fight this round. Okay, so in which case then we can kind of just go straight for a you can probably just go for a Dark Cloud here rather than Gut Harvesting. But although you do have full energy right now. Yeah, let's do this. Hit him with this while you can. You've also got no one coming at you either. Could Cumulus Wall this, actually, potentially, and do some defenses. Is it worth doing that, though? Or do I just want to just focus on this guy and try to take him down? I might focus on that guy to try to take him down. Yeah, let's just do that. Okay, well, he's going to have a lot of bleed on him, so I am going to use this and regain health with this. And for your second one, let's see. Probably out of the rapid steps and just hope that you roll well on your dodging. On which one first? Has to be this one first, huh? Yeah, has to be that one first. Okay, that'll be fine. But yeah, that way you should get health back. Although you're going to get hit, though. Twice. Although it is endured stagger, so your stagger will be fine. This is boot to the head all over again. It'll be fine, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay, that's gonna hurt, though. So in which case, then, Cumulus Wall that one. Then this one... Ooh... I guess Feast to block one hit. You can recover HP with this too, if you hit the second one. So, alright. So with that and that, that should be decent damage. Not sure it'd be enough to kill him though, but at the very least the bleed stacks will be really high. But, alright. So this one we're gonna have to let you get hit by it, but that's light, so I'm not too worried about that. So, okay, go. Good. Max roll. Unfortunate. You hit him right back, though. That's good. Yeah. Next to a little damage. That's fine. Nice. Nice. Okay, good deflect. That's not going to be blocked, but that's still done. Hits back. Nice. Good block. Ooh, almost. You hit back. Alright, Cruelty. Gain 7 health back. And okay. He runs again! He's gonna come back again later. He just ran off again. Alright, well. Now, so we're down, so now it's 3 of them now. Okay, so. Fuck up. Yeah, I know, right? Slash dice gain power. Takes damage, slash attack does not connect. Do I want to take the shifts? The face shifts? Probably. Who gets them? Probably Jake. How do I give it to Hod? Slash dice gain 1 to 3 power. And that's just guaranteed a +2 on everyone, basically all of your dice. If I put it into anger mode. At least on offensive dice anyway. We do have a lot of slashing though. Yeah, I'll go Axe on Jake Winter's hero, I think. Okay. Alright, so you at least regain health back. That's good. Alright, so now you're getting jumped again. You got 2 sharpened blades, so that could help a ton. Yes, I might potentially do that. So who's my next target? I guess either of these girls, right? Okay, so then sharpened blade, and then again another sharpened blade. So that should basically do +4. Which, that does line up with Speared Sweep, at the very least. Because, yeah, you're not going to be able to do anything with anything else there. I mean, do I really need to do that? Or do I just go for cleanup and gain health and gain energy back? Nah, leave that for next round. Okay, so you're open to attack anybody here. And you can also intercept too if you wanted to. Question is, what would you intercept? I guess I can Cumulus Wall this. Block that one. Because you're getting struck twice. And one of them's the big hit. Actually, do I just do Cumulus Wall on this instead? Possibly, yeah. Okay, then you got Gut Harvesting. Which I think can pass through that, but we want to go for this girl as well. So let's do this. Okay, you could get, there's not much bleed on the table right now, so I don't need to worry about that too much. Okay. Don't want to alarm anyone, but Philip's still in the battle UI. Huh, so he is. He's still in there, but he's not here at the moment. Is he gonna do a surprise strike or something? I don't know. Interesting. I guess we just focus one target down. I'll let that one hit, that's fine. It's endured damage anyway, so it's again, you're not taking much out of this. Better not like run and find his buddy's books, and that's phase 2. Oh, it might be phase 2. I think it might be. Yeah, that's possible. Didn't roll high. Okay, hit back. Max roll. Oh, good! Max roll clash. Very nice. Okay, you took a bit of damage. That's fine. You hit back. Okay. Nice. There we go. Get some more hits in. Yeah, that's gonna be unblockable. Nice. Very good. Okay. Doing so much extra damage to these two. Okay, so on hit, if a dice roll the maximum value, inflict 1 to 2 paralysis, bind, fragile, and next scene. Okay, so far so good. Do I want to use Cocoon? Because that would be real. So extra paralysis, but 1 to 2 paralysis, bind, and fragile next scene. Or do I just do look of the day? Might do look of the day, I'm not sure, actually. Although this actually could be useful for the next fight, actually. I'll put this on you. Okay. Okay. I mean, you haven't got regain health yet, do you? No. You do. So now's the time to... Oh no, you got pleading 10? Oh, we can gain 10 health back. Absolutely, we're going to do that. Alright, so then... Can I actually do that, though? That's on a hit. Hang on. I might have to actually jump with something else first, and then yeah, and then follow up with cruelty. So you can gain 10 health back. Alright. That'll do for you. That's a bad one to lose on, though. But you can hit, so you can strike back super hard, though. 4 to 7. So just gonna have to use a cleanup here, just so oh, and I can do also rules of the back streets and gain a page. It's a chance to defeat the clash, so I guess I'd need to do that. Okay, so that's the one jumping on you. Am I worried about that? Is it just that one hitting you? Yeah, let's look at this. Get to this, just that one hitting me. Alright, well... I can sharpen blade and go past that if I want to. Although you're dealing with dodge. I guess Cumulus Wall is instead. Because why? Because with this, it's like what? It'd be 3 to 5, right? Yeah, there's a chance I could waste a die. No, I think Cumulus Wall is more going to guarantee that we actually like waste that that dodge die. The only thing it's really going to do is give him like 2 to 4 stagger back, which is much better than, say, you know, not getting my attacks off at all. So we could use this. That actually can work. So we could potentially get a lot light restoration there. The second one could also happen, but not an ideal chance. But okay, and then we've also got one health, like one left we can do here. We can do also a cleanup here. Just do that. Hang on. Need that. Okay. So I might be able to finish this one off next, actually. So, okay. I think this will do. Go. Okay. Cool. We got stagger in. Yeah. He rolled max damage. Oh, that was a high dodge. A high roll on the... sorry, a high roll against my dodge. Oh, got a max roll on that, and that's a KO. Nicely done. Okay. Good. Very nice. Okay. Come on, 6 to 8. Damn. No, you're not looking too good, but you're, yeah, so Hod needs help. Hod's the only one that really needs to heal right now. And there's only one person with bleed right now. Have you got bleed recovery yet? No, you do not. Okay. But we're still down to 2 enemies now, so, okay. You've got health recovery still with your own cruelty. You got cruelty as well. You need to heal, so I need you to jump in. Okay, so that one's coming for you, 6 to 18. Yeah. So in which case we can go taste the flaming bat. High chance to actually do the burn right back at him, which is fine. Then is it worth crueltying right now? Not at the moment. Okay, you got this coming for you. So I could do either the steps again and hope it works. Yeah, it's such a like a wild chance. Okay, you got this coming for you. I think it's going to work on a 3 to 7. That chance is not looking too great. What else would you do? 2 to 6 and 2 to 5? I can intercept it, actually. Which I probably will. So you can do your own artist rapid steps. And yeah, okay, there we go. That'll work. Okay, and then we can use cruelty now. You can gain 3 health back, if anything. Actually, do I, or do I wait? Do I think, yeah, I think I might wait, actually. So in which case, then we can go for Sharpened Blade. We could set up for more bleed. Actually, I don't even need to do that. Just go for this one as well. There we go. Okay. Thank you, Chrissy. Because, yeah, what I want to try to do mainly right now is try to recover the team here, so I guess we just keep inflicting bleed on this guy. Right. Yep, he rolled super high. Good dodge, though. Okay, good. Oh, nice. It got discarded, though, but we got that one. Ah, damn. Yeah. Ah, God, you have to roll really high. Yeah, you got staggered. Okay, that's not great, so you're in bad shape. Staggered as well. Okay. On hit against a staggered enemy, all allies recover HP, excludes mass attacks. Okay, who's getting... Okay, we're doing that absolutely. Who's got the dice for this? Okay, so 2 attacks are the best I can do here, I think. Well... Alright, so who would get it? Probably... who does get it? Probably you? He is staggered. Oh, yeah, he's staggered. Good point. So it has to be hard. It would have to be hard. Yeah. We'll go hard for it. Yeah. Right. Okay, so that's going for you. That's whatever. We can intercept that. Okay, so yeah, I'd like to try to give health to people though, but yeah, I guess it's probably gonna have to be you doing it. So in which case we really should be doing light strikes if we can. So it'd have to be like this then. Unfortunately, it's a high roll though, so if you roll high, you one-shot him. But if you hit twice, then that's good. Which means you're not getting your heal off, unfortunately. Cooking prep on that to intercept, I think. You can recover some HP as well here. Yeah, do that, I think. Then... And if you roll super low... I'll even do cleanup on top of that. So hopefully you gain some good HP back for the team with this. Alright. Oh, right, you don't die! Right. So we just keep getting HP back for the team. Right, you got the extra defense for this round because you've got the... Yeah, you don't actually die from that, yes. Ah, you rolled low for that, okay. Right. So you still got the bleed on him, but we got some extra health back for the team with that. I probably should have gone all in for that. Oh, well, that's fine. Okay. You're almost down. Still got 4 bleed. Okay, so we can go in for cruelty and gain some health back again. So hard needs to go for you. So what's the best course of... Oh, okay. Gut harvesting and just slam on top. Then also do Sharpened Blade. Yeah, that's gonna frickin' annihilate. Although, might be overkill. So we got 3 to 5, right? No, we need to go in for guaranteeing that the first one will hit to go past that dodge. I don't see how much health we can get back, because it'll be a stagger after the first strike, and then the second strike we then heal again. Unfortunately, this will go off first, so I guess I could try for this again. Either that or I intercept. Oh, I can't intercept to 5. Yeah, so it has to be. I have to use art. Art would be your best chance. Okay, so then you then follow up with cruelty here. So we cumulus wall that one. Could try also for a Could try for cruelty against this. Do I want to make it a one-sided attack? Yes, actually, because that's is it? Oh, that's a 4, isn't it? Oh, I can't stop it. Okay, so I'll clash it. Okay. Go. Okay, max roll. Now it's another max roll. You got staggered. Damn. All right. Okay. The instantly kill as well. Okay. So in terms of health, not the worst, but alright. Has I gotten too slowed up? That was such an idiotic move. Alright. Okay. Yeah, he does not look too good. Yet again, I thought I could fight with him until the end this time. How long am I going to keep hiding behind others? What could I have changed if I stood with them and fought along? If only I had the courage to stand up to something. If I had that courage, When I was told to run, I hesitated. If I ran away, leaving my master and Sanbei behind, they might think me as a coward. Maybe they actually wanted me to stay with them? But the decision I made was to listen to them, believing that it was for their sake. I convinced myself that I'd only be a hindrance if I stayed. There's nothing I can do here, so I should go outside and ask others for help. This is all for Sanbei and Master. That I'm doing this for others. I was determined to sacrifice myself for others. But I forfeited, telling myself that this wasn't the right time. Told myself it's fine because I'm still a selfless man. Instead of a violent, selfish person. I involve Wedge Office telling them this is for my master and Sanbei. And I took their sacrifice for granted and ran away again. It's not for myself. Trying to justify what I wanted to do. Endlessly parroting for them, for others, for someone else, for whom. The words I uttered to disguise my selfishness for something greater. He was right. I was the most selfish and dangerous person. I don't want to embellish my motives saying it's for others. I was doing it all for me. For myself above anything else. For me, who's feeling sadder than anyone. Is he going Super Saiyan? Uh-oh. Alright. I don't know what we're fighting. Oh, God. Okay. I don't know what we're fighting, but here we go. What? No one's gonna cry on my behalf, even if I'm sad. Not gonna lie, this looks sick. This looks sick. I do like this. Okay. No one's gonna cry on my behalf, even if I'm sad. Goes hard, but wow, yeah. This sadness is mine to bear, after all. If I must carry this emotion, if I can't get rid of it, if I have to repeat this cycle of sinking into the swamp of despair and then thinking whatever comforts me, then I'll take the path of getting back on my feet with this sadness instead. Because I believe I can do it. Because it's what I must do. I have to move forward. This power has to be an opportunity given to me. Yeah, how did you get this while here? Huh. $204. God. What the hell's he got? Okay, well, we'll use Blazing Strike in 3 scenes. After taking a hit, inflict 2 burn to attack. I take -5 damage from attack. What the hell? Okay, cool music. I'll end this fight for sure this time. Feather Shield. Okay, that's a lot of defense. Alright, well... We're just constantly gonna get burned? Oh, that's not great. Jeez. He's paralyzed though, but... Ouch. Alright. The problem is, I don't know how bad it's going to be if I charge him up. So at the start of each scene, exhaust all pages in hand and deck. Add new pages in hand, their cost becomes 0. Burning Passion. At the start of the scene, inflict 3 burn to all enemies if the character is not staggered. Regularly shifts between Feather Shield and Searing Sword modes, inflicting burn after taking hits and upon attacking. Jesus, okay. Well, at least I don't have much in terms of smash damage. Much. So, okay. Alright, so what do I gotta do here? That's a lot of stagger potential. At this point, do I just let him hit me at this point? Because less clashes to deal with, so I just go for that instead. Just let it become a one-sided. Is that really what I'm doing here? I think I might have to. Because yeah, that's a lot of specific defense. And this can give me some health back as well. Downside is like, okay, so it's only after taking a hit. Yeah, okay. And it takes -5 damage from attacks. Bloody hell. What do I frickin' do? I guess bleed is kind of the way I have to start things out, but... Bloody hell. Okay. Actually, do that and then sharpen blade on the other one. So I guess just inflict as much bleed as I can at this rate. don't want to do that. To make it all one-sided attacks. That might be the way. That might be the way I have to do this. All right, let's see how this goes. Ah, they're still rolling them. Okay. Okay. Ah. No damage. At least we're doing stagger, so there's that. Now he's got 15 bleed on him. Alright, so... Now, can I actually... I can get health back, which is probably what I'm going to do. So, alright. So in this case then... Cruelty. Gain health back. You got cruelty as well, so you'd have to do that on the fourth one. Are they still in the same... You're still doing the same stuff, okay. But yeah, this should give us a good amount of HP back for the two of you. So that's absolutely what we'll do. Okay, then... Yeah, I think, like, this mode... Yeah, we definitely should be, like, God, the amount of burn, though. Yikes, that's a lot of burn. I feel like we shouldn't be hitting him so, like, so often. That's an extra, yeah, it's gonna be like 4 burn, right? Don't need to restore light. I guess I will do this just to gain health back. Just some health back. I think we wait until next round to go harder in. So at this point for you, just attack once. Just cause more bleed. Alright. $10 health back. Damn it. Didn't get the heal out of that. Okay, so now on successful hit, he's going to be taking burns. Alright. Oh, God. Okay, he's going all... Okay, so now he's going all out. So now's the time we have to actually defend. Four to 10. Do that as well. God, I have to rely. Oh, God, I have to rely on you being. You're not gonna look too. You're gonna take 11 damage as well. I need you alive. Shit. God, this is so freaking risky to play, though. Okay. Alright, so recover HP. Clean up as well. At this point, might as well go into Sharpen Blade as well. No, clean up, get light back. You go for Dark Cloud as well. I got a feeling you might not last this fight, but just roll well. That's all I can really ask for at this point. So, okay. Damn it. Damn it, rolled high. That's okay. I think you guys are gonna burn to death anyway, aren't you, unfortunately? Oh god, of course he rolled max. Damn it! Okay, you hit back, good. Oh, you are almost staggered. But 2 just burned to death, didn't they? Yes, 2 just burned to death. But he's almost staggered, but he's still on 142 health. Jeez. Yeah, I feel like I was too aggressive. Because the amount of burn you got from that was crazy. When using a page, all block dice gain power equal to the number of defensive dice on said page. Enemies lose 1 power in clashes against the selected librarian. Upon winning a clash, inflict 1 bind and fragile. Alertness, but on who? Who gets it? You got 11, but you're gonna meet to 7 burn. I guess it has to be Jake that gets it, alertness. Yeah, I guess it'll have to be. Alright. Oh, God! 5 dice! Oh, what the fuck? Holy shit! You're dead. Yeah, you're dead, man. There's not much I can do. You haven't got enough health to block that. Well, give protection to your friend next team, I guess, but you're not gonna last the night. Okay, well. I'm gonna attempt this. He's got 10 bleed on him. Don't make me clash the 5 die. You have to, dude. You have to. Like, there's no other choice. Like... It's already pointing at you? Oh. I see what you mean now. I could do that. I see what you mean now. Alright. Yep, 30 damage. He min-rolled that too. Oh, for God's sake. Only 2 because he used up all the bleeds. Fuck. Yeah, you're burning to death. Yeah, you are. You've got 9 health and there's 9 burn. Yeah, you're basically done. Jesus Christ. I've got no heal. Yeah, I got no heal. I could stagger him though. Potentially. Yeah, you're right. The burn will kill anyway. Because you can't heal, so... And I got the stagger, but here comes the burn. We've got 17 burn. Yeah, we die. Fuck. Holy shit. Oh, man. I mean, we got some books, I guess, but... Is that our first actual loss? Yes, it is. So we got Pamela and Oscar book. Oh, Pamela, Pamela, and Oscar. Okay. Well. We did at least get something. Yeah, Philip was the one that actually kicked our asses, so there you go. Once he takes that first stagger, it's basically done. So I really have to try to... Okay. Yeah. At least we've got new pages to look at. Oh, jeez. Okay. Ordinarily, we lose the books we use to start the fight, but we can reattempt it if we have more. Yeah, we can reattempt as many times as we like, so at least that's that. Yeah, that hurdle's basically done with, so I don't have to worry about that. But it's still a fight I have to still win. So... Well, you're the right one to choose on that fight, though, I wonder. We've got his drip. That is 100% true. We have got his drip. So yeah, you can see it for yourself. Here it is. So we do have it. And someone get unrelenting as well. Reduce all incoming damage, including what's activated this pass number 25 for this scene. Reduce all incoming damage. So they're pretty good in the fight, all things considered, considering we went in blind. Yeah, thank you. Oh, yeah, now I really have to think about this. Okay. Because now we got some new characters we could potentially use. New pages we could potentially use. So... I feel like I was too aggressive in those first few rounds. I probably should have actually just held instead. And then start attacking once that flame shield went down. I don't know. Or do I just go into defense? I have no idea. I think that was it, only clashing when needed. Yeah, I think that's what I did wrong. Because that burn was what was killing us. And I was focusing too much on applying bleed to try to, like, do extra damage to him. I feel like that was a mistake. Because we got nothing that can remove burn. So... because I'm pretty sure there's none that remove burn. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can't. Like, this is a real good set of pages for my piercing team, which I believe is these guys. Yeah. These are the ones that are with pierce. So, these pages would do really well for you. They also say make single high rolls more effective. Yeah, but unfortunately, it wasn't one-sided attacks. I still was using the dice against them, which was kind of unfortunate. This is one of those times we're going to have to look back through the VOD to see what happened there, because, I thought it was just gonna we're just gonna bypass each other and they were one-sided each time, but no, it still applied the blocks on some of my attacks, which was yeah, I guess I'm still not 100% understanding the mechanics of the game then, I guess. So that's unfortunate. Thanks, Owen. I mean, I'll probably wrap up here, but I'm just thinking about what I could have really just done. I guess really all I really could have really done different was just like during those first 2 rounds of the boss fight, just let him hit me. Like, if I can block it, then great, but I most likely can't. Because those defensive dices just don't get used. You don't use defensive dice to save for any further attacks that turn. Okay. So really I guess what I really got to try to do is, singular high attacks, which we can kind of actually build, actually. Hang on a minute. So... because there were some, like, yeah... So I guess we don't go for... well, the downside is if we build too hard into that, then that's not really going to be a smart idea for the last fight. But things like, say, binding arms to inflict paralysis as well would be actually quite good, especially for, you know, dealing with the bigger hit later. That actually drops it by 3. Or it could drop a maximum by 3, rather. I mean, we got a lot of ones that are actually singular attacks, so it's not like it's not there. Let's have a look around. Like, especially for you, Hod. Right, so you do have like clash need, but so yeah, so even like Crack of Dawn would be a good one to do right now as well. Paralysis would go hard against him, no? Potentially, yeah. Could go into Paralysis. Could also utilize this card too. Which I don't know why I haven't done it for this team yet. Oh, that's because it's burn, not bleed. That's why I haven't done it. Destructive Impact could be one. Yeah, the protection is also something we could actually prep for too. So I guess like what would happen is potentially Silent Miss would be our choice of page for anyone who's got it. On that one turn before the big attack. God, the amount of dice from that was insane. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll have to really think on this. So it's definitely potentially doable. Just downside is that these are so freaking wild on what they could potentially do. Still taking a 2 burn, potentially no damage, because it's a 1 to 5, it does nothing. But though we do have the slash dice, you do have the slash dice power and slash damage and slash stagger damage. Yeah, okay, see, that might not be too bad actually. So I could switch out. Is it a Silent Miss we switch out? I might have to actually. So we take that out and put Destructive Impact in instead. It's another singular hard hit. Like, still this dodge is good. It's just unfortunate that you're just not getting the dodges that we need right now. It's just a very RNG heavy game, unfortunately. It's just one of the problems this game can have. So you could steal all the Giga Builds off of other teams and put them all in here if you wanted. Your slash setup would cleave through the first round. Oh, your one. I am sleeping on you, aren't I? I might... Potentially we can go for that one. Where is it? Yeah, the faint memories. That is a stronger dodge. By minimum, by have a higher minimum, but it's also cost 2 though. Feast would also come in handy for health regen. Ah! Keep thinking it's a right click. Yeah, because we have... Yeah, Feast. Yeah, I could probably drop that and put that in instead. Pretty light heavy though, but okay. Yeah, so I guess Crack of Dawn actually does get a use here. Inflicts burn of our own. Didn't say he was immune to burn, if anything. Yeah. How's it going, Daidoji Kankuro? Good to see ya. Yeah, I guess Gut Harvesting gets dropped for Crack of Dawn now. Commandeering protection of all allies is not bad. Yeah, yours is the defensive build. So Crack of Dawn also counts for that too, potentially. Give 2 protection to 2 random other allies next scene. I mean, we can kind of utilize this to basically give us massive amounts of protection. So if everyone does it, that could actually be a lot of protection for everybody. Because that's, you know, 2 other random other allies next scene. So someone could get a lot of protection and could block a lot of damage. So if we do something like that, for instance. Instead of going for the bleed, for the 3 cost, we just try to make sure we've all got 3 light for the turn before he goes into full aggro. And that's basically potentially 8 protection that's randomly distributed among the team. Wait, 2 to 2 others, so... Wait, no, it's not. It's 4. So 16 protection distributed out to the team. Yeah, that could actually do a lot to preventing a lot of damage for that attack round. I like that idea, actually. We might try that for next time. Usual silly stuff, nice. We just got our ass handed to us by a guy that was a coward, but then he basically had character growth. He had a big character moment and went Avenger on us and actually soloed all of us. And I think I was being a bit too aggressive in his defensive mode because the amount of burn was what killed me, honestly. So it's really just biding our time during the first 2 rounds. Once the defenses go down, then we go into Crack of Dawn on everybody, and with that is when we can actually just go full on. Full aggressive, and just avoid his attack dice, because he won't do much damage to us. He'll probably do burn to us when hitting us, but in terms of like the amount of damage we'll actually take, it's not a lot. And we can also potentially you know, counter it as well. Because, yeah, the first fight is where we're getting our abnormality pages put in. So we're getting that's when we're getting our emotion levels up. So that's where our light's going to be up full. So therefore, we don't have to worry about charging it through clashes anymore, because we're pretty much done there. But, yeah, so I think that is something we can try. That is something we can try for next time. Because I'm confident this team can do it. I am confident this team can do it. And the cruelty was actually working very well. Unfortunately, I just had to time it better to actually get the best out of the heals, because we were actually healing quite a bit. More than I've usually seen anyway. So, yeah. Like, the start of inflicting paralysis on the first turn of combat is so strong. I love that a lot. That is really, really good. That definitely makes the first round less painful. You probably don't need this now, if anything. I don't know why I actually gave you this to begin with. We can just give you... Oh, we only got 1, so... Could we just go for a strength increase instead for 2? Because, yeah, I don't think we need this. Not on you now. Could we go for the 50-50 flip? That's also a thing. Might as well add on top. It's a bit better than the other one. Yeah, burn is like... Eh. But we need ways of actually just inflicting more bleed on the enemy. Because the more bleed we can actually do, the better, I think. That just makes everybody else's self-heal a little bit stronger. Yeah, the extra heal recovery from you is good. So, right. Yeah, so we just need singular heavy hits that we can kind of just counteract the, Actually, we can't even do that, though, because they're going to be doing more of the defenses, right? I mean, it's still going to be pretty heavy hits, thankfully. You'll still be going through the block dice, but at the very least, 7 to 18, it's very unlikely it'll get blocked entirely. But it will get, you know, brought down in terms of power level. We're not sure I'd just like to steal my build. I'm literally all singular heavy, no. I mean, we could find out. So what was yours again? Oh, you didn't have that many singular dice. You got Binding Arms, sure. So in which case then, you can probably get rid of this and grab this instead now, if anything. Yeah. Because you are doing the big ranged hits thing, especially with Binding Arms. So, okay. What else have we got that's like... Actually, ones you can do... Right, Destructive Impact was another one. Do that. You have more multi-hit than you remember. Yeah, you do. But no, this is all in terms of like potentially big hits. I mean, this one's definitely your one because this is a freaking gambler, if there ever was one. 1 to 15. Yeah, it's just downside is with this kind of setup, you need a lot of light recovery, so these two would help on that. Do you need page draw though? Maybe we just do another cleanup instead. There we go. We're not doing your build. Okay. What was the other one you had? Oh, it's Binding Arms, right. Nah, I think it was fine to have the double sharpened blade instead. Yeah, probably rip this team. Yeah, I know. Yeah. So I do think this team can do it. I do think this team can do it. I just needed to like be a bit more conservative on the first 2 rounds, and then basically just deal with the third round, which is when I can actually hit. But they're still going to be he is still going to be doing a lot of defensive dice, so I still have to cut through that, which is when I'll do things like double sharpened blade for Hod. Or Sharpened Blade into Crack of Dawn. That's probably a smarter idea, actually. Yeah. So Sharpened Blade into Crack of Dawn. Yeah, I think it's basically just like using Crack of Dawn, and then when we go into the aggressive stance, that's when we basically push back right against him as well, and try to beat out the lesser attacks. That big one, no freaking chance in hell we're going to stop that. But we can potentially do a block on it though. So, say with Hod, if it attacks Hod, it could be like, okay, I'll use Feast, block some of the damage. You've got protection as well from, like, some protection as well from Crack of Dawn. That'll block a fair bit of damage, and then you can just get health back with Feast. That might be a way to counter it, and multiple of you guys will have that. Not everyone does, but that is an option. To which I might actually do that for everyone. Just so whatever one he decides to use that on, because it looks like he only had 1 each time. So someone gets the massive hits, in which case I think we should have Feast on standby for that turn only. So it's really going to be a lot of Feast and Crack of Dawn, but unfortunately that's not going to last for so long. But at the very least you can recover some health, and you can get ready for attacking the next time. But yeah, that Crack of Dawn combo is only going to work as many times as I actually get Crack of Dawn. So it's not going to work every single time because we have to wait until we redraw it again. So that's the only downside here, which is what Rules of the Backstreet's going to potentially help with, so we can get our pages try to draw pages faster, maybe. So the whole point is we've got to try to see if we can cycle Crack of Dawn back in, but that's really just pressing matters, isn't it? So is it really just a case of I just need to yeah, I can't go too heavy into this though, because we've got to still fight the first fight as well. We can't just ignore them. It's the only annoying thing about this, if anything. So that is really the only annoying thing. Okay, yeah, so everyone's got cruelty. Yeah, multiple of you will take feast, but not all of you have it? Probably. Yeah, I think everyone take feast. Just depending on who he decides to use that on. Or just between Philip and the big spearman is you can actually block his strong attack. Yeah, pretty much. That's the idea. So, alright. So, yeah, I have faith in Hot. I think she can do it. I think her team can do it. So, yeah. Like, the axe is good. Bind and Fragile at a 50% chance. So that lowers speed, and also Fragile is they take more damage. Okay. Meal is unlikely, although we did get the stagger last time, so maybe this actually would do really well. So definitely sticking to Meal. I think I slept on Cocoon, honestly. I might have slept on Cocoon. Like, I think this will help me a lot as well. That's gonna be on someone who's got like a lot of a lot of dice, so potentially Not Sure. Or Lightbringer. One of you two would do it. Or even Jake. Yeah, one of you guys should get it. It's basically just like it's the, because it's the more clashes you win, right? Now, if the dice hits rolled maximum value, so more dice you can roll, the more chances you have of setting that off. Although, if there are a wide range of wide range as well, so something like Feast would be good, so because it could be a 3 or a 4, it's 50-50. But all these other ones... Well, Taste of Flaming Bat's a guaranteed proc as well. So, okay. Yeah, potentially some things can be done here. Yeah, all these ones with, like, lesser range of it occurring, there's a higher chance that the Cocoon can actually go off. Because 1 to 2 paralysis, Bind and Fragile. Maybe the real build was the power of friendship pulled out of his ass on the way. Yeah. What darkness has unfolded today with these lunatics? Well... Yeah, it turns out the guy that we were dealing with from this first one... One of the guys we were dealing with this first one... He went with them on this one as well. And not only that, he ran from the first fight, then went all Super Saiyan and soloed the rest of us. Like, yeah, he turned into a boss fight. And Yeah, I was too aggressive, so I burnt it. So my guy's burned to death. We basically just bashed on his flaming shield. I really should not have done that. That was a lot of damage that just didn't happen. So it's really just 2 turns of doing nothing, 2 turns of doing everything is basically what I need to do, I think. So yeah, that's something I'll have to try for next time, and I need to remember this when I go into this next week. So okay. Yeah, given the time, and I have to get up too early tomorrow, so I'm going to have to leave it there for tonight then. So, alright, cool. So, we at least got Hod's group to level 4 now, so that's good. So, she's now got 4 people, which is awesome. So, I got Jake Winters now in the mix. And in terms of this, though, we managed to get this one done. This one we struggled with, unfortunately. So, we'll get a chance to hit this one again next time. And, yeah, so how's everyone else doing in terms of their booked things? Could be Netzach next, maybe. Who knows? We have to find out. Because, yeah, we've got only... So there's only 2 teams that have got 3 people now? No, we've still got 3 teams of 3 people. Yeah, so we got these 2 that got 4. So, okay. Gotta please get the muzzle off? Yeah. Hang on. Let's get that off. There we go. Just hide it. Okay, so you guys also got upgrades as well. Let's have a look. So you got the cheek. Yep, that works. Excellent. Okay, Lightbringer. I guess you all got these, huh? So you got a bit of a chance of getting an extra 1 damage on your slashes, which is quite nice. I guess all of you got it. Oh no, you got this as well. Boost stagger damage. When attacking a target with plus 10 bleed. Okay. Every little bit helps. It's not like it's really going to do anything, but that's alright. Hand over the muzzle, I'll wear it. You haven't got it, unfortunately, so... Because, yeah, the stuff that you got, that's all you have is that cheek one. So you've got this one, where it's basically the exact same as the other one. So... Bit annoying, but there you go. So you have multiple ways of getting the same thing. You need a muzzle? Yeah, well, unfortunately, you haven't got one yet. So, only so much that can be done there. Share the muzzle, comrade. Unfortunately, no. You guys have to get it yourselves. But, okay. Yeah, I'm still going to stick with this team. Absolutely. Yeah, it's a bit annoying that North Shore's weak to slashing, though, so I've got to keep that in mind. But in terms of piercing, you guys are in good shape, but yeah, the slashing I'm not sure for the final fight's not going to be that great. So, Why are people so weird and one muzzles? Swag. Yeah, it's basically swag. Stop gatekeeping. Oh dear. Okay, so alright, I'm gonna leave that for tonight. So cool. Hope you all had fun watching this one as I'm like flailing through this. We are progressing, although I think we're kind of slowing down in terms of like trying to do this right. So yeah, fingers crossed things keep going a bit better for us here, because yeah, now we've actually had our first official loss. So game difficulty is definitely spiking. So yeah, this is going to be a bit brutal as we move forward. So okay, so next stream is going to be this Friday at 7:30 PM Australian Standard Time. We've got XCOM 2 to continue on with. I'm thinking of going for an avatar facility to actually bring down the Doom counter a little bit, because we are getting a little bit close. While we're also trying to deal with getting the intel that we need to get the gate mission unlocked and going. So we are getting closer to finishing off the campaign, because we've done the factory. We just did that one on Monday. So really it's just yeah, it's the gate mission left to do, and then we've got and then we have to do the research tasks to get access to the radio tower and then Water World. And those are the last 2 missions. So we're close. We're getting pretty close. So anything else I can actually potentially get in terms of the Requiem Legion weaponry, I will definitely look into getting that though at the very least. So there's that as well. And also, I don't think we unlocked the rare crate either. So we have a new potential weapon to unlock. So yes, I'm really looking forward to seeing what we get from that, because there is a possibility that we get Requiem weaponry from those boxes now, which is bloody awesome. So yeah, fingers crossed. It was an epic box. Yes, it was an epic box. So yeah, I'm looking forward to opening that up. So yeah, yeah, look forward to that one. So okay, then on Sunday for 7:30 p.m. Oh boy, epic Requiem Spark Rifle. Oh, if we get one of those, that'd be hilarious. But yeah, we'll see. Yeah, so yeah, for this Sunday, we're getting back into a game that we haven't played, we haven't seen for a bit, because I was worried it was in development hell, called Cards of the Abyss. Anyone who's been part of this channel for a while would recognize that name, because that's the one that was the love child of Slay the Spire and Into the Breach, which I'm looking forward to actually going back into playing that, because but they came back with devs came back with an absolute monster update. I've let them know that yeah, I'm going to be streaming during that date and time, so who knows if we get a dev showing up. I hope so, because I'd love to chat with them about some stuff. But if not, then that's okay. Still just going to be having fun playing the game anyway, because apparently there is another character in there as well that we could play. So and also a whole bunch of new content in there too, with potentially some new relics, some new cards, even like reworks of how the battles work and things like that. Although it's going to be similar to before, I think we have to still have to destroy the shrines and everything, or the altars rather. But in terms of like how much is on the field, I think what they've potentially done is they've lessened the amount of enemies but made them tankier. So you still have to like whittle them down bit by bit, rather than having to deal with a massive amount of areas to avoid from attacks. At least then you're, yeah, it's not going to be so confusing at the higher level. I think that's what they're trying to do anyway. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they've done with it. So yeah, that's going to be happening for Sunday. And yeah, so if you want to join more XCOM 2 for Monday at 7 p.m. As well. And for this next session is going to be on next Thursday at 7:30 p.m. So not next Wednesday, because yeah, different week, different day. So okay. And that's that. So let's see what we can raid as we wrap up for the night. Let's see. I'll definitely get that Hatsune Miku hair, absolutely. I'll grab that. And so we've got that as potential for use later. So let's give us a quick refresh to see who's on. Okay, raid channel. Who we got? Let's see, at least Wolfinger. We've got a Logical, Kanubi, and Wasp. Well... yeah, as Wolfinger playing Xenonauts 2, we've got Logical playing Age of Wonders 4. I think we can go to Wolfinger, actually. Yeah, Xenonauts 2 is kind of like close to XCOM 2 related, so yeah, might as well send you over to him, I think. Alright, let's go. Send you over his way. 1 second. Yep, he's currently in mission at the moment. It's like he's getting ready to... yeah, he's going through a mission right now. He's not really raiding a ship or anything, but it looks like he's just trying to secure an area. Alright, start the raid right now. I'll send you over to him, and let's go. Starting raid right now. Off we go. Okay. So, thank you very much for watching tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you all had fun. Great seeing you. As always, appreciate the ongoing support. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed yourselves and everything like that. Yeah, we've progressed slowly, but yeah, hopefully next time we're going to round 2 against Philip. We'll actually kick his ass right back. Fingers crossed. We'll see how we go. Still, hope you all enjoyed yourselves. You'll have a wonderful evening, morning, or afternoon, wherever in the world. I'll catch you all next time. Bye for now, everybody. This is Tech Knight Zero signing off.